Let's get this stream rocking and rolling. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Into the Yawning Portal. Currently in the Forge of Fury. Who would like to recap what happened last time?
Well, it seems like all the bigs are never really good at recapping these things. So, it's not really their fault. I mean, they're so big. I guess it's the altitude in which they breathe. It's just there's not enough air up there where they're at. But if they were proper size, then they would, be down here where the air's a little denser, and they would have a better memory of what's going on. So, I mean, I could go ahead and recap it. That's only if you really want me to go into the details of what I had in my journal notes. But that's all. It's okay if you don't want me to do that. Okay, since I guess everybody voted yes, but we're nine looking. We started last episode with Artemis speaking with animals and communicating with a pair of dire wolves. Although why they're dire, they're just really really big wolves. I don't know, but anyway, big things. And they agreed to finish eating the fallen Orog, but not having trouble with us. So we took a little short rest and looted some bodies. And Hermie very expertly set off a poison gas trap and then escaped injury, which is fantastic. But for some reason, Vash did not escape as well as Hermie did. So even though Hermie set the trap off, Vash got poisoned. And then we found a front entrance and went down some stairs. Um, and Dacton and I looked at a brown potion of some kind and couldn't figure out what it was. So, I mean, I know it's important, but I didn't really want to waste a spell on it. But we just know it's brown, so we'll leave it at that. I'll figure I'll let one of the bigs taste it first. And then there was a discussion of gnome fishing through a low water-filled passageway, but very, very smartly, I decided against that. So we investigated a large cave that had 20 sepulchres and a big warning that says, "Do not disturb those that were laid to rest." And there was much debate over this, though I didn't understand why. So um, we didn't disturb that, so the bigs were smart, which was very good. So it just shows that I'm rubbing off on them, and even though Urky's not here anymore, we were helping to guide them the right way. And we looked at a big group cave with a bunch of fungus in it, and Alcine went and did a little thing, and Alton very kindly used his divine powers and cured Vashrendel of his poison condition, which I really thought was really, really cool because I didn't realize Alton could do that. But um, anyway, so Artemis went into the darkness, and Nyx came out, and even though he's not a very nice guy, but he still went out, and they did some scouting, and they found there were two troglodytes in the darkness, and then there was a great big giant lizard, and came back and there was some discussion, and then Nyx went out and Nyx shot and killed two troglodytes. Um, and then we headed through the big mushroom forest and got attacked by a couple of gricks. And there was much thrashing about and slashing and shooting of arrows by other bigs, and nothing really seemed to go well for them. And so I just had to kill both of them. But it was just a simple magic missile spell. I don't know why the bigs make it such a big thing about having all this yelling and screaming. And if they would just let me do my stuff, I would get them through this. But anyway, so we moved on, and there was a small cave with the Grick remains. So we looted that again because bigs like to loot. And then we found um, a room with three big dwarf statues in it. And then we found another room that was a big throne room, and they were talking in Dwarvish. And Hermie came forward and he negotiated with the dwarves that we couldn't see, and then they turned out to be gray skinned guys. And someone said they're Duragar and not really dwarves, but I'm not sure what that means. So we know that there's a door to the north that leads to undead and to cursed magic. There's a door to the south that's controlled by a dwarven voice, which I don't quite understand that. But the blue dwarves said the axe we're looking for is most likely with the dragon in the large lake cavern below, but we have to go through the undead to get to it. So Hermie translated all this back and forth to the group and did a really nice job at that, although it didn't really understand why the dwarves couldn't just speak like regular people. So we agreed, and Hermie offered them a hand axe with Durgaden's mark upon it as payment for the group to be able to rest here in the room, which was really, really nice. And so we've been here in this kind of big throne room, and that was what we did. And I just feel like I'm really ready to go on, and like I'm better equipped to go and do things. And all this exercise with these bigs has just made me feel a little stronger. So I think it's a great morning to go on and start. And who can tell me where Vash is? Because I don't see him around us anymore.
I think it's okay if I give her a beverage.
Vash? Anybody?
One second.
Vash?
Um,
That's not all an option.
a portal. As you guys are talking to these Dwergar, they all of a sudden like freeze, and you know this routine by now, and you actually see Elminster in his full glory pop down and say, "Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. Vash is needed for other things, so I'm going to be taking him with me. Would you guys like to have someone else drop in?"
Acton is kind of out of it, but he's like, more people, yes, good things.
Yes.
Yeah, especially since we hear you're going to be seeing a dragon, and out pops Fish. If you want to describe your character, as Elmster disappears and the portal disappears.
Brendan is like midway eating a sandwich and he like looks around. He was not ready. He was like very curly hair and he has a skirt on and he has like kind of a revealing outfit on, but he just like doesn't care. And like I'm assuming like shortly after pops out like a suit of his armor. His suit of armor. That kind of like follows closely behind him looking around. And he just kind of waves. Hello.
Hi.
How
Hello.
tall is Trendon?
Brendan. He's like 5'8".
Oh, so he's a big.
Yeah.
Everything to Kashrik is big.
I put his picture in this page.
Everything that is not proper sized is a big.
Well, Acton is a cleric sitting kind of propped up against the wall, in a blue robe, but just kind of looks at you with a really glassy stare, and he just says, "Did the mushrooms speak to you as too?" Knowledge, yes.
Yeah, don't mind him. Welcome. How did you come about us?
My sandwich kind of just pulled me in, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's really quite annoying. Kind of how we ended up happening. So, the first time he sent us through one of those gates, he didn't even ask us. He just kind of shoved us through.
Yeah, he did the same with me. I wasn't even paying attention to him.
Well, my name's Artemis. If there's anything I can help you with, I will. And you'll get to know other parts of me soon.
Acton starts shaking off whatever, weirdness he was doing and starts stretching. It's like, all right, cracking his neck. Like, did we say something about undead today? Hold on, I gotta stretch, loosen up.
There is a tugging on Trendon's left pant leg, and if you happen to look down, a red-haired forest gnome looking up at you from his 2.5 foot of full height, long brown beard goes down to his waist. He's wearing a brown leather overworked shirt with a white undershirt underneath it. His beard is groomed and waxed to points and spikes along the side of his head, and a small black-footed ferret is curled up at his feet, and he smiles up at you and says, hello, yes, welcome to the group, and are you eating one of those moldy pepper sandwiches that the druids were making unmoldy and refreshing back? Because that's what I think they're selling in the portal, and maybe that's why you think that you're not here, but you're really still back there, but you're actually here, but so you really are here, you're not actually back there. And this is Miss Alcine, and she's with me, but she says hi, and you don't smell bad, so she thinks you're kind of okay right now. So how's your sandwich?
My sandwich is very good. He kind of like looks down confused. And you would notice that he smells like roses.
Oh, it's an interesting smell. Oh, yes. I wonder, do other people smell like wildflowers? And would there be confusion if a bee was to fly around? Would they find roses for one? And, but a rose by any other name smells just as sweet. So is your name Rose?
No, my name is Trendon.
Oh, okay. Well, I said I'm Kasric, and I'm here to lead and guide the party because all the bigs around here just really have no idea what they're doing, and honestly, they'd really be lost without me. But I'll do my best to help and protect you. So we're happy to have you here, and Vash was a really great person, and hopefully you can meet him later. But that's good. So we have to go and follow the blue skin guys, and they're going to help us to go maybe find a dragon and a big axe. And I really want to see another big dragon. But there was another dragon earlier. There was a white skin dragon, and that was very nice, and I like Calcrix. And Calcrix was my friend, but I haven't seen Calcrix for a while. But I'm not sure if Calcrix is still alive because it's been a while since we saw Calcrix. Anyway.
Miss kind of leans into Trent and he goes, I think you see that he has a lot of opinion. Some of them pretty good. The other ones,
Let's see. Kind of like.
he's a nice guy all around though.
So, a drag.
Oh yeah. So we're out here. Well, we saw a dragon before we came down to here. We just finished dispatching numerous orcs. One very large one with a very large axe, and oh, and now we're here with Durgan. They're supposed to be escorting us through somewhere. Do you like undead? And he kind of points at the zombie behind you. You see like an orc zombie behind you.
As long as they're not attacking me and helping me.
Oh no, that one's okay. But we will be facing some others that I'm guessing won't be friendly. But yeah, and on the outside there is a sizable black dragon. Not sure the age exactly, as it was nighttime, and I didn't quite see it myself. But either way, we're looking for a magical great axe, I believe. With this marking, and he pulls out the hatchet. Or no, did I give the hatchet over to them? Can't remember.
Yes, you
Your
did.
payment for us to spend the night.
Oh, well, they have the hatchet now, but I'm sure if you wanted to take a peek at it, it would probably be useful. But it has a symbol, kind of looks like this, and he kind of traces it out in dust on the.
So, undead and a dragon, axe, and other things.
We're mostly here for the axe, though.
Okay.
I would like to avoid the dragon if possible.
I bet the dragon has the axe with it.
Either that or
Yes,
the
that is the general
Durgar,
consensus.
or the Durgar just sending us against the dragon because of their own giggles.
Well, I mean, usually dragons do have treasure of some sort, and I'm sure they wouldn't mind getting it. It's like any other dwarf, they do like metal.
The armor behind him is like looking around and just looks at the zombie. Isn't in a very defensive stance.
Floats.
So our goal is to get the axe and then return it to the man who threw me into the portal.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure we'll get thrown into the portal again. Well, this is our second time through the portal.
But he generally pays okay.
And we get to keep anything we like, too.
So where exactly are we?
It's not a question
Oh.
of where; it's a question of when. But when is also where, and where is also when. So there was this thing, and then Vash would explain it better. But
We'll keep it short. We are in the year around, I believe,
We are
45, 64 abouts. No, is that? Or are we?
We are before.
514.
I do not recall.
No, that's right. We're in the year 514, I believe. We came from 45.
Okay, so we're back in time.
Oh yes, very far back. The time of legends. Do you know any legends? Maybe that would help. Because I'm guessing these are all the stories we've heard, maybe forgotten or maybe not heard, or maybe haven't been told yet because we haven't changed. I'm not sure how that works really.
I'm not gonna say this is the most confusing thing ever, but my mind is definitely at a blank.
Yeah, it'll take a second.
We're kind of hoping that the gnome that we made friends with in the last place is setting up some sort of empire that we can cash in on in a couple thousand years.
Would be kind of
Oh.
nice. I wonder how Erky's doing right now.
He owes us.
Well, I know he owes us. He was trapped in a cage. Only filth. But he ended up being a good guy too. Gnomes, I haven't met too many of them, but they're pretty nice people.
Thank you very much. You're very kind of you to say that, especially if it's big. But so anyway, but
The
all
big,
those are
the big
proper
stuff
size.
though, you could get rid of that. It would be quite kind.
Well, if you were proper size, you would understand why I say bigs all the time, because it's only the bigs who cause all the big problems.
It's all relative. All relative. I'm sure there's a pixie looking at you saying the same thing.
They're below proper size. That's not my fault.
Alright. Anything we need to do in the morning here, or is it time to ask for a guide?
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready, they will be willing to guide you through the small little lands of the undead there.
Brendan is gonna.
Right?
What was that?
Long rest.
No, it was a full long.
Yeah, full long rest. You guys leveled up to 6.
Brendan is gonna take off his headband and put it on his armor, and then he's gonna step inside his armor.
That is a nifty
Ooh.
trick. I do like that.
I like it very much as well.
Well, and Artemis says to the Durgar, he goes, "Dude, before we go, is there anything that you perhaps can trade or maybe loan us? Seeing that we're going through to clear out a problem that probably isn't too that you're probably not too happy to do yourself. Would be helpful."
Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, those aren't my favorite.
It's just this. No, me guiding you through so they don't attack you is, pretty much all you're gonna get from us.
Well, doesn't hurt to ask. So, everyone ready?
Let's go.
Brendan, are you ready?
Yes. Do any of you know magics by any chance?
Yes.
Kind of.
Do you find yourself having to concentrate on spells a lot?
Not very often. Similar time actually concentrating on keeping the bigs out of trouble.
Saxon's not much for concentration, but every once in a while.
I find myself having to concentrate on my spells, yes.
Fairly common.
I have an offer for you with a simple cost of 20 gold.
Gold, eh? Does this do before or after?
Seeing how we'll probably be in each other's presence for a little bit. If you don't have it now, you can pay it after. I don't mind.
What would you be offering? 20 gold.
You see this? And he pulls out a little, he has heels on, and he breaks off his heel, and then he takes out a gem and put the heels back on. This helps sharpen your mind. And if you are having trouble concentrating on a spell, you just click on your heel and you will focus on that spell once more. AKA, he's offering the Mind Sharpener infusion.
Well, this would help me greatly. But from where we are right now, He looks around at everyone else. I'm not sure if there's many things that can break my concentration. Or, well, not my
Yeah.
Not me. I barely pay attention to half the stuff I do anyway.
Well, let's see if we ever get into a situation. I'd be happy. Oh, so if I do, let's say, hold this mind, this concentration aid, and I don't use it, can I return it with no charge?
Yeah, you can return it with no charge. I'd just rather you use it and put it to use instead of just having it.
Well, this is true, but I am not quite what meets the eye right now. Actually, I'm not quite what the eye can see. Point.
So I put it in the below the party loot thing for separate lists for infusions, so you guys can see it. So and it's not like it goes away; it does recharge daily.
Yeah. That goes for everyone else as well.
I tell you what. And he grabs it, and he goes, just to be fair, and he puts 10 gold in your hand, and he says, 10 gold now. If I don't use it, we'll figure it out later in the wash. But and then I'll give you 10 gold if I do use it, and it does come in handy. How does that sound?
Sounds like a perfectly good deal to me. And he goes for a handshake.
He shakes. Artemis shakes your hand and says, thank you.
Well,
Okay.
Okay. If you are ready, oh, go ahead.
Daxton says, "Let's do this thing."
All right. If you are ready, the Dwargar will meet you over on the right hand side.
Bring my light torch.
In the first room that he pulls you through, the door opens into a large chamber with a dark pool in the center. Bits of smashed furniture and other debris are scattered on the floor. Hallways lead off to the east and the west. A weird moaning fills the area, slowly becoming recognizable as dwarvish curses. The sound rises to angry shouting and grows closer. Then the translucent form of an armored dwarf appears through the wall. The Dwargar holds up his hand, and the ghost kind of like looks sad, mutters, and just like fades back into the wall.
Make sure to find one of them before we come back. If we do end up coming back this direction.
The Dwargar says, if you were not with me, he would have attacked you.
Oh, I could see it on his ghostly face.
By the way, do not touch anything.
He looks back at Urki. Or not Urki. Urki. I
Got Urki on your mind.
Got Urki on the mind, yep. He looks back at Kasserk, he goes, that means you. And he looks back at Dact and he goes, that means especially you.
I don't touch anything or take anything I'm not supposed to.
Well, keep an eye on Dacton then.
Yeah, Daxton says, "Fair, fair."
Caster clouds Dacton to walk in front of him.
Oh, I just realized we're missing Hermie. That's who we're missing.
Hermie!
Good thing I wasn't relying on him to wake me up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, really, what happened?
My family woke me up because I was sleeping in the living room.
Well, I was gonna, no, what I mean is, where is he?
I know he was having some family issues last time, which is why he missed, but...
Okay.
So... But anyways, we'll just continue on for now. The hallway leads into a large open chamber. 3 doors open into it, and a dark pool fills a low stone basin in its center. The chamber is littered with the remains of old warriors. 7 dwarf corpses lie where they fell 100 years ago, surrounded by the remains of at least a dozen orc warriors. The dead have been stripped of their arms and armor. Only a handful of broken weapons and shattered shields remain. Oh, I got the... Alright, just continue to follow, and he will go to the wall, and he'll push on it, and you see it slides open into a secret tunnel.
So Dacton doesn't speak Dwarvish, but he's gonna be up next to the Duergar asking, "Is like, so what are we dealing with? Crawlers, whalers, manglers? What are we on?"
As he comes down, he points to the end of the hallway and says, "Dragon."
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just say dragon?
Dragon it is.
Said I would like to avoid the dragon if possible.
Well, the dragon's supposed to have the axe, so kind of
Yes,
you kind of have to go to the dragon's cave to get to the axe. So that was
Ooh,
sort of
perspective.
implied.
You're on a small ledge, partially hidden from the other side. If you try and look out over the ledge, you'll see that there's a stream that rushes over the end into a waterfall, into this deep chasm. There is a rope ladder leading down.
Artemis just sort of goes and waves to everyone and goes whoop right off the edge with his boot.
And you hear Nyx's voice from below.
We have a new one, don't we? Come on down. It's great down here. Leave the torch.
It's about 120 feet to the bottom there. Artemis. Well, Nyx.
He's gonna float down until he can like barely see the bottom.
Using the rope ladder, you do not have to. Or, I'm sorry, it's a chain ladder, not a rope ladder. You don't have to make any checks, and you can climb down safely to the area below.
Come. Seriously, Dacton, leave the torch.
Dacton's gonna, just talk down, like, I have no problem waiting until you're out of range, but there is no way I'm climbing this thing without some light.
Oh, you'll be fine. I'll catch you.
I'll just start climbing.
Brendan will start climbing down.
Should I have the zombie roll a check?
Yeah, probably.
as I'm the one standing up there alone with the zombie. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Alton, Artemis.
Oh, this is one of the deepest places I've been in a while.
Jackson will climb down whenever he thinks that he's not going to auto-kill Nyx with the torch.
Well, you won't kill him. Flying is from the wing to boots. Oh, I see. Auto kill, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, be right back.
Give me 1 second, sorry guys.
So Trendon, Artemis is a good friend of the party, and we do like him a lot, and he's very nice and polite. And we like to keep him in the light, because when he goes into the dark, he turns into Nyx. And Nyx doesn't step in the light. Nyx only exists in the dark, and Nyx is not nice like Artemis is. But Nyx is able to do things in the dark that Artemis can't do in the light. So sometimes Nyx is good to have around, but sometimes he's not very nice to have around at any time, really. And he's kind of insulting, but don't take that to heart. Because Artemis is really a good guy, but you hear Nyx, and Nyx is not Artemis, but Artemis is also not Nyx, but somehow they're connected. But it's light and dark, so just be careful with that.
Understandable. Would you like something to have so that you're always in the light, Artemis? It's not very bright, but it's light nonetheless.
He was the one who stepped away for a second.
Sorry, back.
Trendon had an offer for you.
Oh,
And sometimes when it's dark, something happens. Would you like something to provide you light that you won't have to hold in your hand?
this is... So it's complicated. Not always bad for me. Not always good for me, but it's something I've come to live with. It's provided to be quite useful while down here, and usually is when it's dark. Um, he is quite annoying, but he won't harm you, or anybody else, they can attest. So I'd have to pass, because if something were to happen, and my other half would have to come out, then
All
it
right,
would
I'm
be
back.
quite troublesome if he couldn't.
Yes. Okay. A thundering spray of water fills this chamber, pooling and flowing out to join a larger river to the north. The air is damp and the roar of the waterfall is deafening. A broad ledge heads north toward the river and then turns out of sight to the east. The muddy bank of the pool looks disturbed by tracks of some kind.
Dacton would like to look at the, take a pass at the tracks to figure out what we're looking at here.
Yeah, make a survival check.
I will guide.
And yep, I'll take your guidance instead of my own.
He hands you a rose, and it's kind of like mechanical, and it unfolds, and there's this shimmering beam of light.
And I'll throw.
Nice touch.
I'm trying to remember how there we go. 27.
All right. It's definitely a large reptilian creature with 4 feet and a long tail. With that roll, you're pretty sure it's the dragon.
All right, everybody. Nothing we didn't already suspect. Dragon. Can we tell anything by the size of the prints? What we're dealing with, or it's just dragon?
It's a large dragon.
Large dragon.
Yep. And then, due to where you guys came down, a fast moving underground river roars from east to west under the stone bridge in front of you. On the bottom of the chain ladder is near the south bank of the river, and on the north side of the bridge, a ledge continues to the east.
He looks at the person. Is the person guiding them still there?
No, he stayed up top.
Okay.
He's like, peace.
Do you guys know the chances that this dragon has a horde?
Don't all dragons have hordes? I mean, isn't every bard still always talking about the dragon's horde? I mean, I'm sure if you had a dragon that's hatched from an egg, or how dragons are born, that dragon might not have a horde, but I mean, don't all dragons have horde? Would this dragon be big enough to have a horde? And if nothing else, what really is a horde? Is a horde just really one item, or is it 2 items, or when does a group of collection become a horde? Exactly. So that would have to be asked first, and I'm sure there's a council would have to meet to decide and discuss what exactly constitutes a horde, because
Understandable.
Dacton says, after all this, I want to be on the Council of Horde Determination.
Do we know what type of dragon this is?
black.
Oh, it's a black dragon,
Dragon.
for certain.
Could Trendon try to figure out if a black dragon would have a horde?
Sure, make a nature check.
Nature check. Hide myself as well. Do it not. What do we do?
Okay. You know that all dragons have a horde of some type. It might be gold, it might be artwork, it could vary dragon to dragon. So you're pretty sure that this dragon, if it's old enough, is going to have at least a decent sized horde of some sort.
Since I have 3 and not 2, he's gonna pull out like very big stuffed animal, and he's gonna like pull out the stuffing and put it back in his bag, and he's gonna put a gem in, and he's gonna make the stuffed animal a bag of holding.
Okay.
Because I can have 3 instead of 2. And he kind of just like hugs the bear.
Dacton stares at you and says, you are full of all sorts of interesting knowledge. For later.
So,
Well, it's a good thing we didn't bring the horses.
I don't know. Sending a horse galloping in a direction might be informative at this point. Although getting him down the ladder might be interesting.
we gonna try to be sneaky from now on.
All right, if we're being sneaky, Declan's in the back with his light staff because he can't see anything. Humans.
Why are the 2 castrics on the board? Did I put 2 on?
Imagine not having goggles at night and being a human.
Why would you not want 2 castrics on the board? I mean, think of the conversations it could be.
That's why I got rid of one of them.
Wouldn't that like tear open a hole in the universe if
Most likely. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
Artemis is gonna say, well, I guess it's his turn. And he's gonna go ahead and cross, checking. Oh, this is where the footprints lead you, correct? Up and across the bridge?
Yes.
We have 2 spells.
And are you crossing into the darkness to allow Nyx
Yeah.
to come out? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
We're getting close. Ooh, I would hate for him to eat you guys up.
Nyx, after a short distance, the ledge leading east bends to the south and a second bridge surmounts the river.
Oh, seems to be quite a chasm through here.
Alright, well, Daxton's gonna follow along behind as far as he can tell that he's out of, 40-ish feet or so from the front.
I know a spell that can bolster up some of your guys' survivability. 2 to be exact. Would anybody like it?
What does the spell do exactly?
Well, the contraption allows you to feel. I don't know how to explain this without saying.
You can just say it's fine.
It's aid.
Let's see. I mean, from my standpoint and my viewpoint, Artemis or Nyx would be a good one probably to gain benefit from that spell, and I think Alton also tends to run forward and smack things sometimes, so maybe he would also benefit from that. But you're aiding a lot of us, but isn't this something that you might also benefit from? I don't know if you're running forward and hit people with something in your hand, or are you more of a stand in the background and shoot magic from a distance kind of person?
A little bit of both, but today I'm more in a stay back kind of mood.
Okay.
Not like you were just thrown into a forge with undead and Dwergar while eating a sandwich.
A moldy pepper sandwich that had been created by the druids when they ruined the moldy peppers and made them fresh again because they don't want spell components to be available because dreaded druids always ruining everything for us.
Oh, goodness.
Brendan will pass a mechanical orchid to who was in the front?
I would say to Artemis / Nyx would be one to benefit, and I believe either Alton or Dacton, whichever one would prefer to run forward. I think Dacton.
Yeah.
I think Alton.
Dacton's mid-range, but he's moderately beefy, so he's...
I think Alton would benefit.
I have pretty solid AC and everything, so if someone else could use it to get bumped up so it might be a little beneficial.
I'll give it to Alton. I'll give it to Alton, Dacton, and
Artemis.
Artemis. Okay.
Well, that means Nyx would have to come into light to see our, so he can be seen again.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Oh, okay. So then not Nyx.
Oh, so it's a
Then-
multi-person thing?
Yeah, it's 3 people.
So,
Okay.
so, um, Artemis / Nyx. I have discovered how to do flip tokens. So if you want to find one for Nyx, I can put that in for next session.
Sweet.
You're not giving me credit.
Oh, I will totally give you credit. It was all Fish's fault that I have to do this because of his stupid character.
Oh my god. Alright, so
And
then
Trendon, what is that you provided? It was a mechanical what?
it was a mechanical orchid, and then it it blossomed, and there was a green light inside. So if not Artemis, I'll just give it to myself. Since I can't see Artemis.
So what? Hit point max +5.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Alton, Dacton, and yourself.
Well, all right then. So let's continue to push forward without putting Nyx in the light.
Please stay away.
Is it me or is Vash standing down at the base of the ladder?
Herbie's there.
Oh, Hermie, I'm sorry.
Nyx is gonna check the bridge in front of him. Does it seem stable?
Make a perception check. Stable is probably not the best word.
Okay. Well, he's gonna fly up and over.
If tread carefully, it'll probably be okay.
Watch your step. Casric, do you know how to swim?
No.
Well then, everything's fine.
I don't like Nyx. I don't like Nyx. I don't like Nyx. I don't like Nyx. I don't like Nyx.
Moving right along. We don't know if we don't.
I'm gonna fly up.
Dacton,
Yes, sir.
as you are crossing the bridge, what armor are you wearing?
Leather.
Leather?
Studded leather.
Okay, you're fine.
Alcine would like to cross behind Dacton.
Yeah, I'll see you crossing, no problem.
Casric will cross behind Alcine.
Oh, Alton crossed too, right? What are you wearing?
Not light stuff, heavy stuff.
Oh, so hold on. So Alton was first across?
Uh-oh.
So- I didn't see you back there. So, as you are crossing the bridge, you feel it crumble and rumble beneath you. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
As the bridge collapses and you just are barely able to make it on the opposite side and not get stuck in all the debris and into the rushing river.
I'm gonna pull up my hood.
So
See what's
this bridge is now gone. So you got about 10 feet to try and cross.
That is wonderful. That is very wonderful.
Dacton says this is reasons like this is why I got rid of that chain shirt. It's just too damn heavy.
Okay, so this bridge has a 10-foot gap in it.
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone have rope?
Yes.
Casric will produce a mage hand to grab one end of a rope and guide it across to Alton, so he can hold it, so the rest of us can use it to get across the broken bridge.
Okay. I can give it my best shot.
Brendan is gonna step out of his armor for a little bit while he crosses.
No, what you do is you right click your token.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did
okay.
random by accident.
Oh, okay.
I'm not very athletic when it comes to things like a.
Well, you have a rope going across for now, right? So you
Yes.
can do either a strength check or an athletics check, and it will. It's due to it'll be a lower DC because you guys have the rope.
I have a -1.
Quit fighting around, Artemis. I'm going to give you a description in a minute. Or Nyx, I should say.
Okay. Me looking at spells. And I don't have Featherfall prepared. This is good. This is good.
Nix comes back.
Where's the
Like
Azure Light on?
Artemis comes in, he goes, "It's taking you all so long." Oh. He looks down at the bridge.
Everybody
Does anybody
else.
need any help? And he grabs some rope from his pack.
Well, we have the one strand of rope going across.
Well, he takes another thing of rope and he ties it off and flies over and ties it off again.
Well, since this is Artemis doing this.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I like Artemis. He's very nice to me. So Kazra goes, "Can your boots carry two?" Well, three if I.
Yes, for a
if I
small
put
one.
Althine.
A small one. Well, Alcine, of course, and he puts out his arm for Alcine.
She'll climb up, and then Kasric will latch on to a belt or something to hold on to.
He'll grab you while you across. I don't know. The wing boots don't really have like. Is
45 pounds.
that what it says?
That's what I weigh.
Well, that's it. That yeah. So you're less than what my full pack carried.
Yes. You're, you're picking up a small backpack.
Yeah. We'll wait to see, but I'm sure every. Okay.
Looking good for me.
Quick.
Is my wife too loud in the background?
No,
Oh.
no, the missus is a perfect volume. Every lovely woman should be allowed to.
She can't hear you.
Oh, okay, just checking. Try to be good.
All right, yeah. So, what are they? Winged boots? Where? Do I not have the winged boots so you guys can see them? God, your DM is slacking.
I think it's they don't have a like.
Flying speed equals your walking speed. I will say you can carry everyone across, but it'll take up about an hour's worth of your flying time. Just because of the extra weight.
How big? How like tall is
Oh.
person being carried?
Oh, hold on.
Tall as Kasric.
Yeah, who's ever being carried?
I stand at a proper height of 2.5 feet. Alcine is 20 inches from nose to the tip of her tail.
Dakin drops his torch and wanders off into the darkness and said, "God damn it."
Alright, let's see here. I need to make a...
What's going on? What just happened?
Dakin just dropped his lights, dropped the spell off his light staff and wandered off into the dark, muttering to himself.
Why?
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Because he's on the wrong side of things.
Oh.
Alright.
You look small enough to fit.
Can you see that, Dacton?
Not yet.
Underneath your character sheet.
Oh. Yep. See it.
Can you control it?
I've got an entry. You want me to drag it?
Yeah, that's all you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fly Kasric across the boots?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna fly Kasric across. Land you.
Okay.
Land you here.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go back across.
Anybody who can see in the dark sees Dacton shift and change and turn into a giant moth.
Oh wow.
Wait, is the light completely out right now?
Yes.
I don't have one.
No torches? No nothing?
I don't believe so. Unless Castric has one.
Wait, when did that happen? I just want to make sure.
When I believe when Dacton dropped his torch.
Oh, so was it in the
be
middle
right
of
back.
me carrying you over? Oh no.
It's no. I think he said it after the initial statement of you would
Okay.
intend to carry Kasric across. Then there was
Yeah.
a debate of
Okay,
the boots.
well that's
No,
that's
it was
good
when
news.
things weren't, when you weren't in the middle of things.
I don't think I'd drop you in, but Nyx would have probably played with you over the water.
I don't
I
like Nyx.
apologize
I
for
don't like Nyx. I
being
don't
late,
like
guys.
Nyx.
Hi.
Hey!
Hey, welcome, Hermie.
Yeah, Hermie!
Come on in. We're being weird.
Yeah, we're
I
being weird.
apologize. I
No problem.
got new magic cards in today, and I was completely lost track of time.
It's understandable.
Good thing, Good. Oh, jeez.
Send one of your gold foil wrapped ones to the DM for your penalty.
I'll definitely do that when I go visit him, like 2 weeks from now.
So he is susceptible to bribes. Cool.
Yes, he is.
I used to
Excellent.
play in one game in person, and my buddy liked Captain Morgan's spiced rum.
Ah,
So I would routinely bring a bottle in my backpack, and whenever we came to a tight situation, I would appeal to the gods of the dice rolls and ask if I could get a boon and thump it up on the table. I must have done it 4 or 5 times, and the other guy would go, "How do you keep doing that?" I said, "Simple. I always have a bottle in my backpack." And it never occurred to him to bring a bottle. I was like, "Oh, it's not a hard trick to pull, man."
Alright, I'm back. Welcome, Hermie. So what deck are you working on?
Kolfinor, the last you.
I have no idea who that is.
You're in for a surprise. It's actually a lot of fun so far.
Okay, so this Hermie, just to bring you up to speed, we have we're on the trail of the Black
That
Dragon.
looks fun. Sorry.
This bridge has crumbled underneath somebody's weight and heavy armor. So we're negotiating getting the last 2 party members, which would be you and our brand new party member, Trendon, who appears to be quite a man of many tricks and little mechanical accoutrement that have wonderful benefits. Trying to figure out how to get you 2 across without dunking you in the water. And am I correct in Dacton has turned himself into a giant moth and is flying around. And Artemis was kind enough to come back and give Kasric and Alcine a ride across with his flying boots. So if you're nice, you might appeal to him, but would recommend a light source because right now I think Nyx is whispering in the dark.
Yes.
Which is always scary.
You have no clue.
I think that even if I do take off my armor, you can't carry me. Okay, so I have to cross with the rope.
There are 2 ropes, by the way.
There are 2 ropes.
Okay, so silly question. Would it be smart to tie a rope around one waist and then hold on to the other so there's a second chance of recovery if you fall in? And then we can mage hand the tied off rope back across for the second person to do the same thing.
I'm sure Nyx might do something about it.
I mean, I potentially have a way over myself, as I'm not too keen on revealing it, but I do potentially have a way over.
Probably good to tie a rope around my waist. So Trendon does that, and he looks very unsure of himself. Not the rope. But then he sighs and toughens up, and he's like, okay, you got this. May I make my check, Mr. DM?
Yes, you may.
Okay. You said what, athletics or strength?
Athletics or acrobatics, either are.
Okay, acrobatics, definitely. And I'm gonna guide myself, and nothing's giving me advantage, correct?
Right, no, it's just a lower DC because of the rope.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That is 16.
Yeah, easy enough to get across with the rope.
He like looks unsure of himself, then he like gets the hang of it, and he starts walking like a runway model. And then he gets over, puts the headband back on his armor, and he slides into it.
Everyone, things are getting quite strange up ahead.
So, we'll wait for Hermie to get across, and then I'll do a description.
Okay.
Okay. Hermie looks a little hesitant.
Can I, if I like fly and hold his hand while he goes across the bridge, would that give him advantage? Can I help that way?
Hold on, just listen.
Oh.
Looking hesitant to reveal this about himself, he changes into a Aarakocra and flies over it.
As there's a loud audible gasp within the Yawning Portal.
And then when I am safely on the other side, I changeling back into a human.
And the pay-per-view goes wild.
I love that, Ruddy. Okay.
Gastric just applauds. And Alcine even sits up and gives a little clap with her paws.
That is, yeah. Yeah.
Changelings are not well known for their ability to just disguise as anything, so I decided it was best to keep that a secret for now.
Miss is gonna, while he's retrieving his rope, I've never, yeah. Okay, well, yeah. He's just gonna do that, like, grab his rope. But that was interesting.
Dacton curses at you in moth, but nobody understands moth, so nobody will.
I actually have moth as one of my languages.
Then you hear the bluest of insults directed
Like
at
a moth sailor.
The dilapidated bridge leads to yet another ledge that winds southeast alongside a very large lake, apparently the source of the underground river. The cavern is quite large. The lake's far shore is lost in shadow, and the echoes of water seem to indicate a very sizable cave. Nyx, you've flown close enough to see that little island there to the right. A short distance offshore sits a small isle, 30 or 40 feet across. Stalagmites thrust up at the ceiling above, and the dark waters lap quietly at its shores. Several spots on its surface glimmer even in the gloom, suggesting the promise of treasures to be had.
Dak can stand within 20 feet of Nyx now that he can see in the dark and fly.
You can't see Nick still.
Good point.
Can anyone ever see Nyx?
People can't.
He's walked over me a couple times.
Who hasn't?
Well, that's just being speciest.
Final. Stay 40 feet from the front of the humans on the and other various species on the ledge.
What is everybody's passive perception?
I don't like that.
14.
15.
Wait, I've got a new passive perception.
14.
14.
Hold on. 11.
I'm now at 12.
Ooh.
1-5. The Bash used to help me.
As you guys... okay. As you guys are, trying to figure out what to do next, nobody notices a black head appearing above the water. Come on.
Oh.
And I need Alton, Jot, Trendon, and Hermie to make dexterity saving throws, I think it is. Yes, dexterity saving throws.
1 second.
I am not the best at that.
Oh my god! It like rolled on the nat 1, but then it flipped to 19.
Oh, you have the dice or whatever?
Yes, I'm
Also-
using.
Sorry. If you're within 10 feet of me, you also get a +4 to saving throws.
13, 20, 1, 22, 23, 20, 25 total.
Unfortunately, Castrick is just out of range of that.
Well, fortunately
Got
for
a
me.
whisper again.
Flash W space, whatever the GM's name is.
Hermie, is your hit point right?
What's all?
I should have 35.
You're going to want to fix that. I'm like, there's no way you only have 22.
No. I
It
will
was-
actually potentially make that a success by using the magical guidance, using a sorcery point to re-roll that. And that's worse.
God.
So no.
All right. Did you roll for Jot? It doesn't matter. He has 7 hit points. Jot disappears.
Yeah, I know.
Unless he has... Yeah, no. You just hear this, motherfucker, as he disappears.
Yep.
What was Alton's final result?
Let's see here. Alton... Is that a 7?
Yep.
Yeah, Alton got a 7. Hermie, you didn't need to make a save. You're at... Or wait, no, you did. It was
Yeah.
Castrick who didn't need to.
Castrick was just out of range.
All right, so Trendon, you will take 24 points of acid damage.
I'm going to absorb elements.
Oh, wait, 21 didn't save?
That's half damage.
Holy crap.
You can see Trendon's armor. There's like kind of a box, and the box catches some of that acid and then tucks away back into like a pocket in the leg.
Hermie, you take 49 points of acid damage.
And I drop.
Yeah,
You drop.
I have to ask something mechanically
Yeah?
when it comes to John.
Okay.
Because this is what you gave me in the beginning. I'm going to put it into our private chat.
Yep, go right ahead. Alton, you take 49 points of acid damage. And... Shots are gone. Trendon, you absorbed, so you took half or something like that?
Yeah, it took. So what did I take?
So 24, and then I believe you half that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
12.
So 12.
Well,
As I now need everyone to go ahead and roll some initiative.
So, question real quick,
Yeah.
Mr. DM. At 6th level, Kasric has the ability to project his arcane ward, his protective barrier.
Okay.
As a reaction, can he cast shield and then hurl his defensive shield against or in front of one of the other players and have it absorb damage for them?
Link to your ability.
Okay, I will do that.
I don't know how to add guidance for an initiative roll.
You can't add guidance to initiative.
It's a check, right? Guidance is a check, right?
Yes, however, you don't have an action to prepare for initiative because guidance requires you to use an action.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. How do I link the ability? I can just copy paste it to you.
Yeah, I mean you can do that.
Oh, I didn't click on my token.
But-
I'm gonna reroll. But my thing was 14.
Okay. Or is it the projected war thing? If you mouse over it, do you see the little bubble next to the gear?
Oh, that's
You
right.
click
I
that.
was looking at the wrong character sheet. Give me a second.
Because you can see in the 3 feet, you take damage. You can use reaction to cast your opponent to absorb that damage if this reduces someone. Okay. So how much does that absorb, though? Your arcane
Okay,
ward.
at this point, 1 second, I had that answered. The arcane ward is. Hold on.
The ward has 12 max hit points and takes damage first.
15.
The ward gains 12. Okay, so yeah, so 15 less damage to Hermie.
So 49 minus 15.
34.
I'm up by 1.
You're not unconscious.
Okay, and that will cost me an arcane ward. I will mark that off. And also mark off the shield spell that I took.
Okay, everybody
Thank
has
you.
rolled. Alted.
I didn't roll
Hermie.
initiative.
Oh, okay.
1 second. Apologize. Let me click on my character to make sure I'm rolling for me.
I appreciate you.
I just got that overnight, so happy to support the team. Doing my job. Initiative. I'm sorry. Initiative is where there it is.
Oh, we were put up to 6, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
6th level now.
I
You-
never did that. I
Oh.
apologize.
Go ahead and do that real quick,
So,
and then add those
I
hit
rolled a
points.
4 plus my 2.15, so it gives me a 6.15.
Alrighty. Alright. So, first up is going to be Artemis. Ooh, not by much, though. Well, so it's Nyx.
Okay. So he's lit up, right?
Oh, are you lit up?
He's lit up by the torch.
Yeah, you see just the head that poked out of the water long enough to blast them.
Did it go back under?
No, he just finished this attack when we rolled initiative.
Okay.
Cue Final Fantasy VII boss fight music.
35.
As long as he doesn't come back in his true form.
So, since he's lit up, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So Nyx is gonna give a little chuckle, and he is going to first cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
He's gonna Hunter's Mark him or her, pending, and then let's hope the rolls go well with the sharpshooter. And it's sharpshooter for his first shot.
Oh boy.
So he's gonna come out swinging. Nope.
Just bounces off the natural armor of the dragon.
Okay. Seeing that, he's gonna take off that and try just a regular. Oh my god. 11. What am I just doing ones, but just two ones at a time now?
Oh no, you rolled a 2.
Well, yeah. Well,
Once again, it just bounces off his natural armor.
land. Okay. Well, I'm going all for nothing then. Going back to sharpshooter. Might as well.
No.
Probably not.
14 misses, unfortunately. You quick fire off 3 arrows. They all just bounce off this young dragon's armor.
And he's gonna. What was that? That was 35 to get to here. 40. 45 and land on land there.
Okay.
He's not making any ripples in the water.
All right, our black dragon is up. Ooh. He has his breath back. Let's see here. Let's see what he wants to do. Yeah, he's going to save it for an emergency. He will fly out of the water, and you see this thing is large now at this point. And he's going to move forward. He's going to attack Alton. He can try and bite you.
Man.
24 to hit.
Yep.
So 14 points of piercing damage and 5 points of acid damage as it bites into you.
Down.
You know what I'm just realizing?
What?
And it might not matter. Those should have all been an advantage.
Roll them. Roll 3 more
Roll
attacks.
Roll 3 more. 3 more attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to like.
No,
but-
you're fine.
23.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, this might change what he's doing. So
Okay.
go back to your health, Alton.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3 like I
Yeah,
did.
no, that's fine.
Okay, so 1. So that would have been.
That's a hit.
So that's 22 damage.
Yep.
And then the second one was not sharpshooter. It was just dread ambush.
Correct.
So that one is 15.
15 does miss.
Okay, and then the third one was sharpshooter.
Yep.
Without dread ambusher.
That one will still miss.
Doesn't hit. Okay.
All right.
So 22
So
damage.
Everything helps.
roll
I
them.
totally forgot about that because
14
I'm
intelligence.
actually, which is weird. The reason I forgot about it is like dragons, you're usually not invisible to a dragon.
Right.
Yeah.
And you landed on an island.
And he did not like that, and he knows where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Next, where did you land?
You are in range.
Oh, I'm way out.
So he is going to
You
move
landed on an
here.
island? Oh, jeez.
And he did get his breath weapon back, so he's gonna and just blow that stream of acid at you.
Okay, I'm gonna use absorb elements as a reaction.
Yep. And dex saving throw as well. Yeah, he did
And
not
it's
like.
dex.
He did not like that attack.
Dex saving throw. There we go.
Okay,
1.
so you take half damage. You'll take 24 and then halve it to 12.
Okay.
And this dragon will now roar in frustration at that. He thought that was going to be a good idea. All right. That's going to bring us to Alton.
Alright. So, was I able to get my hood up earlier when we were dealing with the bridge thing or not?
Yes.
Then I'm going to jump in the water. And I'm going to swim 30 feet out. Is he in the water or is he above the water?
He is flying above the water currently.
Alright. I will go below the surface of the water and I'm just going to heal myself a bit. That'll be all.
Yeah, he's about 5 to 10 feet off the surface of the water.
That's fine.
Giant moth.
Alright, Mr. Giant Moth can't cast spells as a moth, so he is going to fly his 30 feet over here.
I also, just to be fair, I also need to make a Constitution saving throw because I have Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yes, you do.
So
Did-
against 12.
Yep.
7. I'm gonna use one of the mind sharpeners. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll be paying your 10 gold promptly after this.
Glad to see it's working well.
Does that make you auto succeed? I forget.
What's up?
Does that make you
Yeah, it's an
auto?
auto succeed.
Nice.
Auto succeed.
So
it
that's
comes
your
with
reaction.
4 charges on it
Yeah.
at the beginning, so I
Perfect.
have 3 more.
Yep. And that's a reaction. All right, perfect.
Yep.
So are you going back to
Oh wait,
normal form
actually,
action?
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Crap, I didn't read it. Never mind. Because I already took my reaction to do
Oh,
my
absorb elements.
absorb element, so I drop it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. All right, well, at least I still have 4 of those.
That would have been so good.
That sucks. Yeah, that would have been really good. Sorry. Trying to work through the new stuff I just got.
No, it's all good.
Lots of new stuff.
All right. Anything else for? Oh yeah, Dacton, you go back to your normal form.
Yep. So bonus action to revert to normal form, and then not a lot else I can do here. So I'm going to throw out a bless for. I think I can do 3 creatures. Yes. So me, and I think Trendon and whoever's next to Trendon. I can't see right now.
That'd be Hermie.
Yep. So throw out a bless for the 3 of us, and that would be my turn.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Trendon.
Yeah.
Don't forget your blesses.
Yes, sir. And it's gonna like look at the dragon, look at his armor. He's like, I've never used this armor in actual combat against something that wasn't that other person. He's gonna start making the gauntlets on his armor steam up, and then there's this like spring sound, and they go hurling towards the dragon. I'm not sure how to add bless, so I'll just add the D4 manually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that hits.
24?
Please get him away from me.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
That is 6 lightning damage.
Was that a nat 20?
No, it was a soft one.
No, it'll be green if it's nat.
It also. Oh, I cast. No, that's not a melee attack. Never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to read this because I never played this type of art.
No, you're fine.
Before. It counts simple, normal. So it's not damage on maintenance. Once on each of your turns when you hit a creature, you can do an extra. Oh, so I'll make it do an extra D6.
Okay.
That's an extra 3 lightning damage.
Very nice.
And then I'm gonna extra attack and do it again.
Mm-hmm. You just see his armor just shoot the gauntlets off and hit the dragon, come whirling back, and they reattach.
I don't know if any of you guys play like Mortal Kombat or anything, but it's kind of like the Joker. It's kind of like the Joker's gun. The what is it called? The fist.
From Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe or whatever?
Yeah.
I love that game. It was so much fun.
It's on 18! It was on 18!
Oh. Unfortunately, that one's a miss.
Oh my god.
Goes wide.
Alright. Trendon is gonna...
That's why I don't do like the artificial dice on the roll 20
Yeah.
to get you all worked up.
I feel cheated.
Anything else, Trendon?
That was action. I don't have any bonus actions. 2 weapon fighting. How do I have 2 weapon fighting? Okay, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Are there any checks to make it over here? Like make it past these rocks?
No, they're simple enough to jump over.
25, 30. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna stay there and mind my business, and that's my turn. I'm gonna figure out why I have 2 weapon fighting, because I'm not sure.
Okay. Alright, that's going to bring us to Castrick.
Castard reaches into a pouch on his side and produces a small vial with a dark syrupy liquid in it. He pours a dollop of molasses out into the palm of his hand, makes a mystic gesture, and speaks words, and then he launches a slow spell at the dragon. and it's a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh, that is a 14.
Damn it! Damn it!
Is it a save or suck?
It is. Let's see. No, it's a save or nothing.
Oh, okay.
So, had to try.
Definitely.
That is it for now. So I will mark off the spell slot.
Alrighty. Can you link it?
Oh yeah, and I'll look at Alcine and go run. Get you his character sheet real quick. Spells. Alright, wait, hold on, gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Did you get that?
I'm just trying to slow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Perfect.
God, I hate water.
You
You never think of it.
And
go ahead.
I would, let's see, what's the range? Now stay where I am as far as my range to Hermie is concerned. I don't think we're making too big a group target next to each other, but Alcine will run back as far as she can onto the bridge.
Okay. Hermie. You're a little hurt.
Someone pisses this
Yeah,
thing off.
I didn't like what he did, so I'm gonna go ahead and come to the edge of this cliff here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Magic Missile at a 3rd level.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So
Come
3,
on.
4, 5d4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big money, big money, big money.
No,
That
you
didn't
gotta-
happen.
That did
No,
not
no
work
space.
right. No.
That didn't work.
Just
No spaces.
what I've noticed doing is just click Magic Missile 5 times.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That didn't
Okay.
really roll, did it?
No.
No, I
because
think
it-
it just did the 5.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it doesn't.
5
I'm not
space.
showing the rolls on.
Yeah.
it.
Nope.
Yeah.
3, 4, and 5.
Alright. If you type that
above
with
average.
if you type that 5d4 with no space, it would have done it.
Okay.
But you still got to add the +1 each time. So
So 5d4 plus 5.
But it automatically does it when you roll it like that, so it works. All right.
was-
Dragon's starting to look hurt a little bit. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
All right. Do me a favor. Roll 2d20s for me.
2d20s.
Because 3rd level is your highest level spell slot, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're good. All right. That's going to bring us to Artemis. Well, Dix at this point.
Okay. Nix is gonna drop back again, as far as he can, and he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark again.
Okay.
And curse. God damn it, you fucking ugly bitch! And he's gonna fucking go again. Here we go.
Dix is scared. I love it.
Here we go. Hunter's Mark, Sharpshooter, advantage this time.
No advantage. He can see you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before he was looking at the shore. Now he's looking at you. Or she is in this case.
what is a she?
Yes.
That might change that. She's looking right at me.
Yes, she just cast her breath weapon at you and still have her eyes set on you.
How tall is the ceiling right here?
We're going to say right there, probably
Yeah.
30 feet at most.
Okay, great. So the Hunter's Mark isn't going to go off
Oh, okay.
since he's looking. He is going to cast a rope trick, and he's going to fly up through the portal,
Okay.
taking the rope with him.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
Go, fuck you, bitch! And he's right up through the fucking portal.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, can't do anything else.
All right. Dragon's turn. Gets the breath weapon back. Let's see here. What's their passive perception? Oh yeah. Alton, you see her just dive underwater,
Gore.
and she's gonna make 3 attacks on you.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That'll hit. Oh yeah.
12 and a 14.
Yeah. So this is the first one. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'll stay up.
So 19 points of piercing damage and 8 points of acid damage.
I'm still up.
And she is currently underwater with you.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Alton, your turn.
We're gonna swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna swing. And we do great.
Just bounces off her claw.
I'm having like such polarizing rolls. Oh my god.
You are having a day.
Well, I just keep on nat 20 useless things. All right. And let's see. I don't think I have any good bonus actions to. Yeah. Okay. That'll be it.
You can see she's kind of toying with you at this point now. Deck? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just, well, I can't do much about that.
Dacton, you're up.
All right. Well, now that I'm back as Dacton and not a giant moth, I don't have a lit staff, so I'm reliant on the one torch that's out here. So I'm going to summon a friend here. I think that's 10 feet. Nope, too far. 10 feet from me here.
Yep.
There we go. That is my.
Summon.
Well, it depends if you can see it, but it's a weirdly, sort of vaguely necrotic owl looking really ratty. And then, let's see, I don't think I can see Alton, who is the one taking the most of the damage right now.
Yeah, except for Hermes' light source, this cavern is dark.
And that's my action, so I'm stuck with... I'm going to vaguely cast spiritual weapon somewhere around here. It's a space I can see, so I don't know, wherever I can see out
Make
here.
an intelligence check.
Oh, you could see from the torch.
Yeah, I mean, on my screen I can
Like,
see
you
to
can
about
see
here
the-
somewhere.
But this is where the torch is.
Yeah, the torch should have a 40-foot.
It has a 40-foot, so you can see the edge of the dragon. Well, it's underwater, so you can't see it, actually, but that's how
Yeah.
far it reaches.
I mean, at least by the screen right now, I can't see the dragon at all, so I would put it somewhere around here if I, unless I have indication otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it would be on the very edge of it, so that's why I'm having you make an intelligence check, though.
Intelligence?
Yes.
Sure thing. Dacton is generally good at checks. Intelligence.
That last one, Ruddy. Oh my god. Or Alton. You can see just enough of the dragon to know where to place your spiritual weapon.
Sure thing. So wherever the... There we go. As I think I can do it that far, right?
I don't think I have a thing for a spiritual weapon yet, do I?
Yeah, just any old...
I'm slacking. Here, it'll be the torch. There, boom. I can see it.
Huzzah! A very glowy spiritual weapon, yes. I can put it anywhere within 60 feet, so... Well, if I can see it, then I can smack it.
Yes, you can.
So my smacky spiritual weapon is... 15.
Misses, unfortunately.
That ain't gonna hit anything. Nope. Well, then my glowing spiritual weapon of some sort just flails about in the darkness. I attack the darkness.
You attack the darkness very well. Trendon, you are up.
Brendan kind of looks around out the water. Guys, I can't see it. I can't hit what I can't see.
You can see the outline of it in the water. You have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Oh, I can see the outline. That is good to know.
I have not played Among Us yet, and I have it.
It's good.
I love watching Disguised Toast play, though. He's hilarious.
If I were to
Okay.
try to hit it with one of my gauntlets, would it be disadvantage?
Yes, it would, because it's going under the water.
Okay, but I can see like the whole outline of it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Shatter. I think that works.
Decton, it'll act when you act.
Cool.
Spells. Shatter.
Deck save or con save?
Oh, it's I thought it was Dex.
No, it's con.
Oh, okay, maybe not that.
And what's the range on Shatter?
I'm not. I thought.
Oh, okay. I'll say, I think you can make it so Alton doesn't get hit.
Yeah, I thought Shatter was Dex. That's why. But like,
Con, he only has a +6 to con. It'll be okay.
look at that. All right, I'm gonna.
Hey, I got the same amount of con as him for the con save. We're good. Said it.
Brendan is gonna pull out a dandelion, and he's gonna blow on the dandelion, and some of the like mechanical dandelions turn into like thumbtacks, and they shoot straight towards the dragon, and he's gonna cast magic missile.
Oh, I love it. Roll some dice.
First level. How many is it? Three. for
Three.
first level?
Yep.
3 first.
2,
One more.
one more. I thought-
Yep. That's only 2.
3.
There you go. Nice.
Nice.
Almost as much damage.
11. Very
Yeah.
nice.
11.
Yeah, Hermie just had terrible rolls.
Yeah, I was really bad. It sucked.
Alright,
Hit
I'm gonna
3 ones.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And end my turn.
Oh, I'll say you can get to this spot because you have to go through Dacton.
I already doubled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I
Sorry.
have an extra 5 from my armor.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Then that'll bring us to Kasric.
Temptation is to throw another slow spell and see if I can beat the odds. Which is not a bad idea. Unfortunately, the dragon gets a save every turn.
But it's at the end of the turn.
Yes, it is. So it's still the effect holds. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So Kasric will again cover his hand in another dollop of molasses. Go, come on. Mix it around and then fire off another slow spell into the water, electing to not affect Alton.
Unfortunately, the dragon's just too wise to be
Son of-
affected by your slow spell.
I should have cast Magic Missile and just pummeled the idiot. That's it. That's my action. Okay.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Hermie.
I'm going to curse myself for not grabbing lightning bolt. And go ahead and cast magic missile again.
Okay.
This time only at 2nd level.
Okay. Pew pew pew. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very nice.
I will go ahead and use one of my sorcery points to re-roll that first one
Okay.
for empowered spell.
Yep. So
One
an
more
extra
damage,
damage.
that's all that
Hey,
matters.
yeah, damage is damage. Roll a d20 for me, please.
You said 2 of them?
Just one. Because you said second level, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Anything else, Hermie?
Nope, that is it for me.
All right, Nyx, hiding in your little hidey hole.
Nyx is gonna drop down out of the hidey hole, and he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark this time.
Yep, you see the outline of the dragon in the water.
Okay.
Now you know exactly where it is.
Guessing it can still see me.
Well, he's looking at Alton though, so technically no.
Okay, so do I get advantage on this attack?
Yes, you do, but because you're shooting in the water, it'll be a straight roll.
Straight roll. Gotcha. Straight roll. There we go. Well, not trying to get up something off quickly. Nyx is not feeling as pompous as he usually does, and so
Dragons will do
he's
that
just
to
gonna
you.
try to get something off very quickly towards this dragon. So he's gonna pop one off,
Oh, the heads.
and that's a 15,
Very nice.
and he's gonna pop off again, 17.
Just misses.
And he's gonna fly back up into his hole.
All right,
So you hit twice or once?
once.
Twice. I have extra attack. Yeah.
What about your Dread Ambusher? Is that like your bonus action or whatever? So you can't do the...
Dread Ambusher only works on the first attack of the.
Oh, okay. I've never played Gloomstalker Ranger, so... Alright, the dragon is looking pretty hurt. Not very happy with all of this. So, yeah. Let's see here. It still has its breath weapon, right?
Yeah, he did. I hate to say that.
Alright. Alton, you're going to get attack of opportunity should you choose.
Oh yeah, I want it.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Hermie and Kasric.
And I want to smite on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Mighty Smiter.
You don't... Do you have Sentinel or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
For an extra 14 radiant.
So 19 total damage? Yeah.
That's a nasty hit.
Yeah, it is. Alright. That change what that dragon's going to do.
He's pissed.
Oh, good.
Or she's pissed.
It's called maintaining the aggro, boys.
So glad I hit Matt.
Thank you so
She was
much.
just toying with him in the water, and then all of a sudden he just hits her, and she's like, alright, nope.
Alton, you see her just jet off.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her action to dash.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Well, there's no way we're keeping up with that.
Not
How
with
far?
that.
How far did she move?
She hopped out of the water and started flying.
Right. The good question is the distance.
Um,
None of you guys.
rough estimate, you can't see her anymore.
Okay.
So,
As a warcaster, can I get off a attack against a single creature?
no, she's not next to you.
I had to try.
If you guys want to try to pursue, you can. However, for the sake of this, you guys are going to be out of initiative.
Dacton's friend has one shot at it.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I have Hunter's Mark on it, by the way.
You do, and you feel her booking away. And she roars, and you guys do hear in broken common, "I'll be back when I have rested, and I won't hold out back on you."
So I think that means loot now and worry about this later.
Well, whenever it's Dacton's turn, I've got 60 feet to take a shot.
Oh, okay.
All
So,
right.
anybody have something else, or should my little friend
Go for it.
pursue? All right, so my little owl here. Oops, I need to. There we go. Select mode. There we go. I can go. Oops. somewhere around here. Can my owl with the
Your owl could action dash.
120 feet dark vision is the owl within melee?
No.
Darn thing's super fast. Alright, fine, I'll dash but then I don't have nearly so much to do.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta change. The owl has 160 feet dark vision?
120 feet dark vision, 60 feet movement.
Alright,
So the owl just went 120 feet and can see 120 feet but can't do crap.
We can track it if we'd like. I can censor.
I will watch to make sure the dragon actually leaves, I guess.
Alright, one second, I'll let the doggy out. You do see the dragon as she, like, dives back into the water. It looks like she's heading out into that lake that you guys saw outside before. But I'll be right back. Bear boys!
He will be back.
Daxton just shouts, "Yeah, I think
Bear boys, come
we're
on!
here for a few minutes."
Let's go potties.
Artemis is gonna fly over
Bear.
and start searching through the treasure for the axe
Bear.
as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Maybe it's best if we just get out of here with, fistfuls of coins, gems, and...
Maybe it's better if we get out of here with the axe.
Oh, well, no, the axe first. Of course the axe, but... I mean, look at it.
Well, it's wounded. It fled, so it's near death, which means if we track it, we could potentially take it out.
We could do that too. Like I said, I have my spell on it. At least for the next hour.
It would depend on how far it flees.
No. I can track it.
No, I'm just saying, but if it just continues to flee for half a day.
Well, if it continues to flee for half a day, it would take a while for it to come back here and get us.
Alright, I'm
At
back.
that point, we should just gather whatever and leave. Remember, we're not supposed to be in this timeline.
No. Yes, we're here, but so we can actually let time just kill the dragon, so we never have to face the dragon again. Hopefully, but otherwise, if we're gonna face the dragon,
Don't get me wrong. Slaying a dragon is on the top of my list of things to do.
Otherwise, time turns it into a ancient dragon, and it is much more
much more bigger. Yeah, and I don't think dragons forget. And if we take part of its hoard, don't dragons remember that? And wouldn't that maybe be a bad thing?
No, dragons are very forgetful.
Aren't we?
Kashrik rolls knowledge on that. And disbelieve what the GM's saying.
So, does anybody know how to track a dragon through the? I mean, are we going to track it, or are we going to? The safest thing is to track it, kill it, and come back, or we could do the cowardly thing and dig through the gold and go on our way.
Daxton says, "No shame and cowardly thing. We're out of here," and starts pawing through whatever we have.
I will changeling into a Aarakocra and fly across this chasm and help you search through everything. Because it hurt.
Is it there?
It's away at this point.
Okay, for fuck's sake, that scared the living shit out of me.
Here, let me do that.
That was bad. Dude, guys, I came around the corner right here and it was still sitting there. The token was still sitting there. I was like, oh fuck.
Haha!
Surprise, mother trucker. Alright, so.
Sorry I tried to slow it twice. I should have just hammered it with magic missiles. That might have made a difference.
The slow would have made a bigger difference if it did.
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay. But well, I did my best trying to help the party. So.
Yeah, he went from just gonna acid breath you guys to running away. So that was huge, Alton. That attack. Anyways, go going through these treasure piles on this little island, the hoard contains. Let me get this.
One thought, guys. Just I'm thinking of this because if time doesn't kill the dragon, or somebody else doesn't come along and kill the dragon, if this thing lives until it gets back to like when we're normally supposed to be here. So when we were eating the moldy pepper sandwiches up in the Yawning Portal when Elminster said it, it's gonna be really, really old and really, really powerful, and we're still gonna be us. So that would just be a thought. I mean, that might be, maybe just a discussion. We do want to track it down and maybe try to get rid of it now.
Shall we leave a note to look for Almond?
To look for
We
who?
could, the wizard who sent us on this quest. You just say, "Oh, by the way, sent by." I'm just joking. No. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I just thought it was a.
Wow.
'Cause then
Paradox
what's-
from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Then what's gonna happen is the dragon's gonna show up in young Elminster house and kill
And
him
then
and then we won't go on this trip.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not sure how all this works.
You also find a wand, a great axe bearing Durnan smith mark, a shield, and 2 potions. One of them looks to be a potion of healing, because you have seen those before.
Okay. Party loot. Okay, thank you.
So,
I'm
are
sorry.
we taking this and leaving? Oh, there's no axe.
There's an axe.
There is an axe.
There's a great axe bearing Durnan smith mark.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So,
Oh, did the dragon have a name that we were found out?
no.
The Dwergar would have told you that her name is Nightscale.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said there was an axe, a wand.
Yep. A wand. I'm not linking those because they're not identified yet.
That's okay.
Yes, we grab the loot and we totally will never deal with the consequences of stealing from this dragon.
Where were we all at again? I'm sorry, I had to do something.
We just
Shield, thank you.
Oh, it's over there.
And 2 potions of healing, or potion of healing and one other.
Just 2 potions. One of them is a potion of healing. The other one you're not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass since I can't get over. How far is like a jump? No, I can't even get around. Can I get?
Jump is 3 times your normal jump distance.
Alright, then no, I can't get over there.
Yeah, no, you can't. You could swim. You could swim.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm
I'm gonna pass the teddy bear to one of the flyers.
I'll come over.
The other potion looks
Grab
like
it.
looks like that.
And I'm gonna press a button and it's gonna start like making noises like a vacuum machine. I think that it's best if we deal with the dragon so that when we go back we're not getting pursued by a dragon. That's what I personally would like.
I'll be back. And Artemis is gonna. I don't know. After being seen, a little more caution.
Artemis, you know that this. You can sense that this dragon is just getting farther and farther and farther away from you. What is the range on Hunter's Mark? Is there one?
There is no range.
Okay. And how long does it last?
An hour.
Okay. Yeah, after about an hour, it'll fade, and the dragon's just going farther away from you.
We'll never catch it. Not at this point. It's probably 10,000 feet in the air and 30 miles away from us.
Who is a native to Waterdeep?
Casric.
I'm not.
Nope.
I would say Trendon would be.
I'm a far traveler, but I'm not a native.
Anyone native to Waterdeep would know that dragons have been kept out of the city for years and years and years and years. There's something that's preventing them from ever being able to even get close to the city.
Probably something about the Lords of Waterdeep themselves.
Well, either way, we're not making it out of here. Hello, portal. Can we get out of here now? We have the axe. Does anybody have any other?
I just need to know how much of that stuff you guys are taking, and then the portal will open up with Elminster.
Can I put all of it in? Can they put all of it in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I would say you'd be able to get all that in there.
Putting all of it in the bag.
Okay.
Unless somebody does not want to.
I don't care if you guys do, but Alton doesn't really want to help.
All right. As you finish looting the gold, the silver, whatever the case may be, the portal opens up in front of you, and you can just walk through.
Okay.
As you guys walk through, and you appear back in the Yawning Portal.
Bail,
Yay.
bail.
As it is destroyed, and there's acid. No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say,
An ancient, super ancient dragon appears.
A great wormling.
yeah,
Great
that
worm.
would be a question. Whatever happened to what was her name? I wrote it down. Hold on.
Night scale?
Oh,
Night
Scale,
scale.
thank you. I'm in the loot page. I don't have my notes.
Elminster just shrugs their shoulders. Who knows? Maybe she's still around. Maybe she's long gone.
Good thing we left a note for her with your name on it.
I saw that. That was adorable. It got changed. Don't worry. So yes. So you guys are...
So do we get paid for this, or do you just throw us in and we get what we keep, what else we want to keep besides the item instructed to...
He says, well, you were very successful. I will give you 6,000 gold pieces for bringing me back the item. You guys may use it if you so choose. And you can keep all this other stuff that you found as well.
Okay, so it's 6,000 gold.
Yep.
That's good.
Okay, that's going to party loot. So give me a second. I can
And then you guys have some downtime to do whatever you want. I figure you guys will essentially just identify those items.
We need to
looks-
split that loot.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, Dak can identify the shield and whatever else we got.
There was a wand, a shield, and a strange potion. Clear liquid floats at the top of the container. Has
Oh,
cloudy
my.
white impurities drifting in it.
The potion of healing will be a greater healing.
Ooh.
Random is looking down at the gold because he's never seen that much gold a day in his fucking life.
Wand of magic missiles is a
I don't think
powerful-
any of us have at this point.
Alright, who's claiming that wand of magic missiles? That's a thing.
You also have a +1 rapier you can sell.
+1 rapier? Where?
I have it on my body.
Yeah.
Does that have Durnan Smith mark on it?
No, it doesn't have.
Okay.
From what I can tell, you just said it was a very nice looking rapier.
Yeah.
Although you could, if it needs to be identified,
Hold
be
on.
identified, but it hasn't been used.
Where did you get it from? Do you remember? Was it in the orc area?
Oh God. Yeah, it was in the orc area. Yep.
It had to be.
So,
Oh yeah, that was in the big guy's room. 12, room 12, room 12.
Oh yeah. That's when
Yeah,
it
it's
was a really good search, and there were a bunch of bunks in there, and there was the rock.
yeah, it's
or
just a
whatever.
regular
Yeah.
+1 rapier.
that's-
Did you guys identify that potion?
The
The
clear one with the cloudy white impurities.
No, the one from the +1 rapier. I gave you that. That's a potion of flying. There was a potion of climbing as well from that +1 rapier room. I don't know if you guys wrote that down or not.
I mean, I don't need either of those.
Okay, I'll write that down.
At this
I don't-
point, I have a walking, climbing, swimming, and flying speed.
Nice.
I
Dak can
would-
use this shield if nobody else does.
I kinda want it because I could boost my AC up to 20. But
Okay,
if you want
Dacton,
it,
what's
you're
your
totally.
AC, Dacton?
Currently 16.
Or no, you take it then, because you need it more. It's better to have you than me.
Well, I wish one of us was a barbarian. Damn.
Whoever.
+2 fucking +2 great axe is insane.
I
Yeah.
know there's another spellcaster, and I did take the what is it called? Give me 5 seconds, because I'm really done. I took the wand sheath, so you can have both hands free and use that wand.
Okay, so Trendon's gonna get the wand of magic missile.
No, I'm saying if the other spellcaster, I don't. Oh, you don't have to be a spellcaster for the wand of missile, wand of magic missile, I believe, right?
No, it's a
you
wand.
don't have to be.
I got the
Yeah.
last one
It's point
plus
and
a
click.
shield, so I'm out.
Yeah, it's one click.
I mean, if nobody wants it, I'll take it.
I
Okay.
don't want the wand.
Caster will pass on the wand.
Okay.
Hermie
So
will
Trent-
pass on it as well because he has access to the spell anyway.
Okay, so Trendon is gonna wind up with the wand unless anyone says otherwise.
Not me. Nope.
Right, 3, 2, 1, done. Trendon gets the wand.
Okay.
Okay, and greater healing potion. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's 4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
4.
trying to read
No,
something.
no. I understand. I'm trying to bug you. Okay. Is anyone want the great axe?
Think we should sell the great axe. There's no
No
one
good
that
to
can
me.
use a great axe.
Well,
We need to
or
sell
hang
that
on,
and maybe
or
the
we hang
rapier.
on to it.
Wait a second.
We hang on to it.
If you're not going to keep it, Elminster will take the great axe.
Oh, well then we're keeping it. Screw you, old fuddy-duddy
Okay, hold on.
spellcaster.
The man just coughed up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he just coughed up $6,000 in.
God
gold.
damn it, we fought a goddamn smelly-ass giant that got eaten by dogs. and a black dragon.
Okay. So
We did a lot of stuff for that gold.
We did a lot of stuff that gold. So here's a question: and are we counting Vash as a full-time party member, so he gets an equal split?
Vash is not in the Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
Right, but Vash did a lot of work.
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're gonna. He did a lot of work up to that point, and then he had to step out for reasons. We could set aside cash aside for him.
I'm sure by the time he comes back, if
Okay.
he does join the portal again,
Okay.
then we will accommodate any sort
Yeah,
of needs that he needs.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So 1 share for Hermie, 1 share for Castrick, 1 share for Dacton, 1 share for Alton, 1 share for Trendon, and I always forget. Does Artemis get 1 share and Nyx gets another one? So we have to get 2.
Yes, of course.
The fact that you have to ask that question.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Do you want to turn out the lights and find out?
Castrick unrolls a blank scroll and begins writing out the form for splitting the party, and then passes it to Artemis to have Nyx fill it out. So 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, I have to find a dark closet.
Yes. All right, give me a second to do the math on this one.
Don't try this at home, kids.
All right, so here's the question. So we have 8,180 gold. So that could be 1,000 each, and then there's 2,000 gold left for the party.
Probably not a bad idea. I'll put communal gold in for the better good.
Okay, so 1,000 each.
That's Artemis talking, by the way.
That's fine. And Nyx is not Nyx, no counter vote from Nyx, so therefore that's what we're going with.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Oh,
and
he's
then
gonna be
21. Okay, so 2,180 for the party. Silver is basically the same thing. It's an 8,000 silver. So again, I'd say 1,000 each.
Alright, so 1,000 silver. Are you
And-
typing this down?
I'm writing this up. I'll text it out to everybody in a second.
Okay.
Oh, for Trendon's benefit, Casper keeps a journal of all the adventures, with some help when I was away. but you are welcome to read it if our DM links that link to you. So you can catch up on all the adventures and again, it's written from Castric's point of view, which is 2.5 feet off the ground.
It's amazing, actually.
Thank you. I
Wait, what's
appreciate it.
going on?
I did have
What'd I
help.
do?
Castric's journal.
He should be able to see it. It's open to everyone, I think.
Okay. And then there is a party loot page where I keep notes on everything the party gathers, and then we're doing the split right now. So what we've agreed with is, if we have something like, say, there's a black pearl worth 50 gold pieces, and you specifically want that black pearl, you just pay the party 50 gold pieces, and then that'll get split out later. So if there's something you specifically wanted, you can pay for it out of your share, if that makes sense. 22, 30, party. Okay, there's 200 copper. I figure we spend that on drinks tonight at the Yawning Portal.
I would agree with that.
Okay, so, and some of you bakes can probably find a lady of the evening to accompany, or man of the evening, depending on your choices. So party beer fund. Party ale fund. Okay. There is a 200 gold piece topaz I think we can just sell. And just put that back into the party. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then I have 2 onyx stones that are 50 gold pieces each. Anybody want those, or we just sell those each and put it back into the party fund? Okay, we'll sell those.
Sell.
2 gems, unknown type, worth 20 gold pieces each. If anybody needs components for spells, this would be a time to kind of reach out and grab these things.
Can I try to appraise the gems to try to figure out what they are and what they're worth?
Sure. Discuss that with the DM.
Mr. DM?
There should be amounts with that I link with that.
There were 20 gold pieces each. He's asking, are they a specific type of gems?
Yeah.
Are you looking for one? What are you looking for in particular?
The gems that we didn't know what they... Did we not know what type of gems they are?
It's 2 random gems.
Yeah,
that were
it's
20
just
gold pieces
they're
each.
just
Are
random
you
gems.
looking
Like, do you
for it?
need a
Do
specific?
you want a diamond? Do you want a ruby? Do you want a jade, sapphire? Is what he's asking, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. I thought we didn't know what type of
Yeah.
they were.
I mean,
Well-
I can make them specific if you want to. It's just they're usually just for gold. If they're a specific diamond that you need for spell casting or something for a spell casting component, that's different. But they're usually a lot more than like 20 to 50 gold.
Okay, yeah.
I think the minimum one is usually 100, and that's the pearl.
Yeah, okay. I thought we didn't know, so I was gonna try to appraise it
Oh,
and
no.
try to up the
Yeah, no,
price
I
of
have
those with more.
all the prices are like selling to the right buyer.
Okay.
So, and we have time to go run
Oh.
through that
Yep.
during our downtime.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, 20 gold piece gems. Sell them if nobody wants them.
Elminster will also allow you to get another uncommon magic item
Ooh.
of your choice. You will all also level up.
Buddy, boat. Hold on.
You fought a black dragon. You fought a black dragon and won, man.
Well, we survived.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Survived is the
I
better.
mean, we were kicking that thing's ass.
You
It
were.
fucking retreated.
It did.
Sorry.
Zach did a
slow
bunch
to help,
of
but
preparation stuff in advance of a much longer fight.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
guys
am I-
are.
everybody goes to 7th level.
My mic cut out. Was it an uncommon magic item of
Alright,
our choice?
new one.
Yes, uncommon magic item of your choice.
Alright.
Yep.
I
We have
in the game channel there is a link I just sent. I don't know if that should work, but also in pinned messages I have the magic item prices if you guys want to buy stuff as well.
Game.
And then the dungeon link will send you to all the magic items, and you can sort it by rarity and all that.
Okay.
So in the pins. So
right. Let's see. So there was a black pearl worth 50 gold pieces. Intention to sell that unless otherwise claimed.
I don't need it for spells, I
Okay.
believe.
There was a wolf pelt that Castric took. I have 10.
We wanted to make sure you weren't cold.
Yes, I appreciate that very much, and I will have it properly sized and cleaned and tanned so it fits properly. Very kind of the party. Let's see, there's 10 great axes, 1 big great axe, 1 big hide armor, 9 hide armors, and there was a potion separated into brown, silver, and gray layers resembling bands of stone. Mr. DM,
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
I had a potion listed as separated into brown, silver, and gray layers resembling bands of stone. Kasric and Dacton attempted to identify that earlier and could not. It was back, I think, near where we got the 3 statues right before we talked to Durgar. Where I got this.
You guys didn't go in the sinkhole, so none of this stuff is it.
There's actually a note that Dacton and Kasric tried to identify it and did not. So I think it was last session. Because I remember we screwed up. Well, we failed to identify it, so we got done.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Potion separated into brown, silver, and gray layers resembling bands of stone. That is the potion of climbing I was talking about, so that's what that one
thank you
is.
very much. Okay.
I didn't realize you guys didn't identify it.
No, we looked at it. And
Right.
rolled no.
Yeah, so that's what that one is. So you don't have two of those, you just have the one.
Right, that's fine. Okay, so just linking the description to it in case somebody wants that.
Yep, I will be right back.
Okay, does anybody want the potion of climbing? We've just determined what it is.
Nope. I mean, I can already climb.
Okay.
I'll take into potion. It lasts for what, an hour?
We could always just keep it in the party and use it if we need it. So no one
Yeah.
has to claim it. We can just stick it in the
I
party
would
loot.
keep it. I would keep it as ability.
Yeah, I think a
But
Yeah, it
party
sounds
item.
like
you can
yeah.
also
somebody holds onto
always
it
remember
and
you can
drinks it.
always trade too. You come
Right.
upon someone and they're like, "Oh, that seems interesting." You can always trade it for better.
I have to run and get Emma from work, so you guys keep doing your thing, and I will be right back.
Last question, real quick.
Yep.
There was a potion of clear liquid floats to the top, and cloudy white impurities drifting in it. What was that again?
That was the potion of flying.
Thank you. Okay.
Now that's a useful potion. Very.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thanks.
So we
Okay.
taking 5
So that's it. So give me a second. We sold a bunch of stuff. 200. That's
With a one bow.
390. Okay, so we have an extra 400 gold from. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have an extra 400 gold from selling stuff. So the small gemstones and things. So we can divide that or just throw it in the party loot.
Partly it's good to me.
Okay, thank you. So we'll pop that to a 5. And someone owes Trendon an extra 10 gold.
Oh yeah. Here's your 10 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well deserved.
Well, no, you didn't use it.
I did. Well, yeah.
D-
Didn't.
No, because you already used your reaction, so
You
you
used
actually
your
couldn't
reaction,
use it.
remember?
But I could have seen how it could have come in use.
Okay.
That works.
That makes it worth the money. Plus,
No.
we just cashed in big. Totally worth the cost. Plus, it's rechargeable, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Total fucking bargain.
So you're keeping
Plus,
it?
Nyx won't kill you.
Alright. So,
There you
It's
go.
that.
Alright, yeah. So I think maybe. So what is it called?
Alright.
Inventory infusions. Because the other infusions I have are the goggles of night, which I kind of need because I'm a human.
Alright,
Keeping
I'm
the
back.
iron sharpener. So I have one I can use and replace the bag of holding, and I might do that with the wand sheath for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as a ranger, I think I'm the only one that really relies on concentration spells.
Yeah. I
Well,
also have
Castric and Hermie do have concentration spells, like slows concentration.
Yeah, it's like, but as a ranger, like every one of my spells is a
Yeah.
concentration spell.
yeah. I also have enhanced defense and repulsion shield. So don't be afraid to ask.
I'm gonna take a +1 bow. I want to come up with a cool name.
Trendham took adamantine plate
Good call.
and he puts the headband on the new set of armor and it comes to life. Look for something to
You will
buy.
definitely have to remind me when I crit you because I will forget.
I will never forget that. Ring of animal influence, boots of levitation. So when we buy these items, are we like paying to have them crafted, or are they already crafted?
You're just buying. You're just buying them from town.
Okay.
So like, yeah, sure, some of them might have to get crafted, but for the most part,
Okay.
it's you guys have unlimited downtime until the next one, essentially.
Alright. Dimensional shackles. Summoning items.
Keswick would like to find a tanner's that can properly deal with his wolf pelt and a hopefully linked with a seamstress who can properly cut it to a proper size.
Are you going to a gnome seamstress?
Absolutely, I would go to a proper seamstress.
Then you're able to find one easy enough. How big do you want? Like, what exactly you want done to it?
Well, I'd like it to be like a like a cloak.
Mhm.
So I can wear that, and I'm trying to decide if I want the head to be like a helmet over the top or not, or so I'm looking out through the teeth, or if I want to put it on, that's it. I thought if I put it on Castric's if I put the head on Castric's left shoulder, can he talk to it?
Wait,
Would he
what?
be allowed to talk to it? Would he be allowed to turn and talk to the head like it's instead of having an owl perched on his shoulder, he's got a wolf head?
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure Caster can talk to absolutely anything.
Yeah, that is fair.
Whether
Goodness.
it's
with-
a fake
and
head,
with,
a real head.
Well, actually, with minor illusion, I think I can have it growl back at him because I can do minor illusion, or yeah, I can. It's one of it's as well.
Yeah, forest knows. I love forest.
Yeah, with minor illusion, I can actually have it talk back. You can make a sound or an image of an object. So I can make a sound like it's growling back at me, and it's a cantrip, so I can literally hold conversations with myself.
I do that all the time, just not with a magic item.
You guys are in so much trouble now.
And into
And we weren't
the
before.
navel gaze we go.
So, no. So I'll just have it. I'll have the pelt fashioned into a cloak.
I still have really good.
How the fuck do you spell sheath?
Shield.
Sheath. I'm really stupid.
SHEATH.
S-H. Alright, it's not up here then. I don't think a sheath is up here.
Wait,
I don't think I can buy it.
Mr. DM, I will text you later when I figure out Castric's item.
Okay.
And presume we get a long rest, so I'm going to do that.
I mean, yeah, you guys have unlimited downtime, so and you leveled up.
Yeah,
leveled
leveling
up.
an item is gonna take a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never run the next one, so I'm really excited for it.
This is fine.
The Shrine of to whatever.
okay. I'm not sure what the prices are.
All
don't
right,
have a price
so
list, do we?
yes, so if you go to the game channel and you hit the pins,
Sorry.
sane magic item prices, that very top pin. Um, and
In the game channel or the general?
in the game channel.
Yeah.
And then I just pinned another. It's a PDF that will open up one that you can actually. It's in different sections instead of all combined like the other one. So it has the consumables in one section, combat items in another, non-combat items, etc.
Oh man.
1,000 silver pieces.
Okay, so if we want to buy something, we could
Mhm.
purchase that because we have loot. And oh, did everybody get the understand the party loot versus the individual loot payouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 1,000 gold each
I wonder
Correct.
if I
payout, and
can-
then 2,200 or something went into party loot.
Oh, you got 1,000 gold each and 1,000 silver each, and then the party as a whole retained 2,500 gold and 2,200 silver. So, if there's a party item, you go, hey, we really need a couple of healing potions, the party can buy it.
Ah.
All right, so 1,000 gold and 1,000 silver each, and then there's more available in the party.
Yes, and if you look in the loot notation thing, in the journal section of Roll20, you'll see. I'm trying to make that stuff. So, Mr. DM, we have 10 great axes and a big great axe. Do you want me to figure out what that would sell for? Just cash that in or what?
1 second here. Why does it not have prices in Roll20? That's so stupid.
Wow, an oath bow is only 3,500.
Now,
guys
see something
wanna,
like that, the party
throw me
could kick
down?
in on.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But if you
Alright.
said, well, I'm a little short, if the party can kick in and cover that cost, you could pay the party back on next set of loot.
Actually, I'm looking at an efficient quiver.
All right, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
All
don't know what I
Let me
need.
do
from
the.
here. Ooh, boots of speed. What bracers of archer? Warband bracers.
I really wish
Love
they'd
one
make
for
better
bow.
bows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the oath bow. It's like the most powerful bow, the most powerful bow that you can get. Like in the book, is the oath bow, and it's 3,500 gold. And then you like go down, and there's stuff that's like 35,000 gold. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the most. You're like, well. I can just imagine buying this bow and being like, oh, it's so awesome. And someone walks up and goes, yeah, whatever, dude.
Go. Infusions. I don't. Hello. What the hell? I should have the store in here. These are just drugs. Okay.
Should buy a wand of enemy detection. If I point it at Nyx, it'll just keep going off constantly.
I can buy a level 7 solver.
Here's a question. If
High question.
if Nyx puts on the boots of Elvenkind, tremor sense still picks him up, correct?
Probably, but let me see. And just so you guys have heads up, after you complete the next one, you'll be gifted a rare item.
Oh.
So that way you guys can kind of plan ahead for that. Boots of Elvenkind, you said?
Boots of
we
Elvenkind. I'm pretty sure
survive.
they don't get rid of tremor, like any sort of.
Yeah, you just don't make sound.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's weird, right? Is that like sound is a wave.
No, the pressure of your foot hitting is a wave in the ground.
Yeah.
That's why tremor sense will still pick you up.
Yeah, that makes.
I don't see anything I need.
You could get a common magic item if you don't want an uncommon. You could get an actual bag of holding, so you don't have to use one of your infusions for that.
No, I'm talking about buying one. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about buying one.
Can't find the
Any-
efficient.
You can buy anything you want as long as you have the money for it. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
no,
to be
yeah.
uncommon. Or you could just save
Yeah.
your money. You could buy
No,
health potions.
I'm looking at the thing, the list. And the thing is, if I buy a bag of holding, then I kind of waste my infusion slot because I can't switch it yet.
Oh.
So I might as well just, like, not buy one and just have that, just in case. 'Cause I don't think anybody else had a bag of holding.
Not that I know of.
Usually like 1 or 2 bags of holding. Oh, the most
you
part.
never know when you need to tear space in between time. Yeah, I might just save it because.
Well, that's creepy as fuck.
Is it ring of spell storing rare or very rare?
It's very rare because that's what I was looking at. Was the spring or no? It's rare. Excuse me.
Oh,
That's
so
what I was looking at.
Alright, since we're getting a rare item, I might just save up for that.
Because a ring of spell storing would be very nice for anyone. Well, yeah, really anyone.
Alright, Dacta's gonna be boring and get goggles of night for dark vision.
There we go.
Imagine having to buy goggles
human,
a night.
human,
How much are goggles a
human.
night?
How much are the goggles tonight? I'm not sure off the top of my head. It should be in the list.
1500.
Untitled,
Not terrible.
uncommon, wondrous item.
1500. I just checked.
I'm gonna buy that too. So
Oh my god. Nobody's going to have a light source anymore. It's just going to be all goggles in the night. It'll always be Nyx.
I'll just start
Well,
carrying
you
the
still won't be able to see him.
Alright. 1,500. Remove. And then I can take off that infusion and I'll have an extra one. Also, you just have to make sure you go to Trendon every day so that you can get your thing back. Because I believe it resets on a short rest or a long rest.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm taking Wand Sheath.
Yeah, Docton got a shield +1 out of that last thing, so cheap goggles of night will round him out a bit.
Out of curiosity, how much money does everybody
That's for
I
me
know.
to know, and you not.
I now
good.
have 1,000 that just came out of party loot.
have? I was like, oh. I was like, 6,000. Why are these guys getting paid?
My dude's a cheap ass hermit that like rolled into town with nothing. So
Can I see? This is like kind of in alphabetical order.
Pearl of Power is 6,000 gold, yo. Alright, I think I'm done. Let me stop looking at these before I buy something I don't need.
What usually ends up happening is I look at all these like lower level items. I'm like, I don't need any of that. And then I save up my gold and then I'm like, fuck. And I fucking blow it all on something huge later,
Which is not a bad idea.
which is not a bad idea. Yeah.
I mean, if you saved up, you buy a ring of protection.
Well, the ring of spell storing, pretty sick.
It is.
Okay,
think
I'm
it-
probably gonna get
Ooh.
that next time.
Or I'm gonna get a necklace of fireball.
Those are fun.
I'm gonna get 3 for 960.
nothing messes up a situation like a necklace of fireball.
960. Remove. Manage inventory.
It's too bad these things aren't linked from this, so you can click it and read what the hell it does. Otherwise, you got to go find something else to look at. All right. Any recommendations for Kasric?
Belt of Giant Strength.
I'm not getting close enough to touch anything.
That'd be hilarious if Kasric just started body slamming fools.
Rush forward and just slam.
How funny would that be?
Should the party invest in a chime of opening?
All right, I'm back.
What does that do?
Anthony, we have to Google it real quick.
What's going on?
Honestly,
Time of opening. I'm trying to remember how many times you can use it.
Hollow metal tube, measured about 1 foot long. You can strike it as an action.
10
Pointing at an
times.
object within 120 feet.
items that won't be
Use
priced.
10 times it cracks. Okay, so yeah. So it would prevent us from dealing with the infamous doors of never unlocking.
Oh, a belt of giant strength isn't priced.
And for good reason.
Well, there was a question if Kasric should buy one,
I mean,
so he can body slam things.
the problem with the belts is you have to steal them from giants. So, there's that. And that's why there's no price for them.
I can't find the price for an efficient quiver.
Is there anything here that raises my intelligence?
The headband of intellect.
Sets it to a 19. That's what I got.
How much is that? 8,000 gold. I tried to seduce the person selling me.
Nope.
Let's bring that down to 7,900.
The negatory Ghost Rider.
Bring it down to 7,999.
Yeah, I'm up in the poor area.
I think I'm going to save up my money for a Ioun Stone of Leadership.
I will say, since it's just an uncommon one, it would be 1,000 gold pieces for the efficient quiver.
And the Sentinel Shield, I mean, obviously I don't have proficiency with shields, being a sorcerer. But I don't even have to have it equipped or anything, right?
Right. You can do the Joe and just put it on your back.
Can I even attune to it without having proficiency?
I don't see why not.
I actually don't know. I've never had that issue.
I've now realized I have made a grave mistake picking the infusions I did.
Got the best health in the game. Sorry, everyone.
Oh shit, I need to roll mine. Alright, I'm gonna get a 8.
It doesn't say anything, so I don't see why not, Casey.
I'm gonna get an 8 right here, guys. Okay.
So I'm going to forego night vision in order to get advantage on initiative and passive perception.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so I got to roll 1d6 for health.
Also, don't forget.
Artemis, I think
if
your
you
average is
change
6.
your sheet. Don't forget to take
Yeah.
8 off.
What would that would make that a 8?
Yes.
Or would that
6 plus 2 is 8.
Plus 1.
And then I'm going to save up for the Ion Stone of Leadership.
I rolled a 1 for head dice. Do I get to reroll ones?
No, you get average. So 4. So plus 1, 5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, anytime you roll below the average, you take the average.
Okay. So I gained 5. Mark that down. Cool.
Hmm.
62 health in a dream.
the meme? Every you
Okay.
that was one thing that was kind of missing. All you fuckers.
What was that?
Pass without trace.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stealthy party will be stealthy.
Interesting. Kastrick is considering saving up for a wand of the war mage.
That's what I'm going to be getting next time. For the rare item.
Would you like to use mine in the meantime?
Well, obviously I don't know. You had that
I'm gonna use
sheath,
it
yeah,
for.
that sheath thing that going on. Can you have 2 wands equipped in your sheaths, and therefore have access to both of them?
I don't think so. Let me look at it. I'm pretty sure you can. That would be look. Jesus.
Could get a ring of protection, but
I will be turning off game chat. Audio. Voice chat 0. I'm Loki screaming. The wand sheath can't be removed while you are attuned to it. You can insert it. Yeah, I don't think I can do two. It just says insert a wand.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a regular one. It's not anything special. So I'll take it off my sheet and I'll unattune from it. Then if I ever need it, I'll just let you know. I probably.
Okay, so am I understanding you just gave Kasric a wand of the War Mage?
Yeah, it's just a +1. He'll let you
Oh,
borrow it.
trust me, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a necklace of adaptation's not a bad idea.
Why headset go off?
Oh, okay, that's that.
I'm reading through the Hidden Shrine of Temochan, and it's I'm so excited for this.
Oh, you're reading through it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I've never run this one before.
Oh, all right, interesting. Should be fun.
As per usual, I think I'm just gonna save my money.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I did take a I mean, that's kind of the simplicity of a ranger too. At some points, like you only need so much.
Well, Dacton got a +1 shield plus night vision,
Oh.
so he needs to figure out if he wants to put the
Does anyone
additional level in either his cleric or his other.
Oh, okay, cool.
By the way, there's some ring mail and a spear that Artemis has on him. If we want to sell that, he found it in his pack.
Just happened to show up.
Well, yeah. He just happened to not know when it showed up there, but it's in there.
Oh, okay.
So there's ring mail and a spear in there.
Glory
as
be
well
to
as 2
Nyx.
flasks of alchemist fire.
Oh, we picked it up in the first one then.
Glory be to Nyx.
Yep.
The Alchemist Fire, I think, was from the Shaman.
Yeah, no, that was yeah. He went back into the darkness. Also, the ring mail and the spear were back on a couple of.
Oh.
I'd like to keep the alchemist fire. Although, does anybody have catapult?
No.
I do.
Yeah. Give the alchemist fire to you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I don't know what that does, but I'm assuming it's very fun.
It sets people on fire.
I will prepare
Yeah.
this spell right now.
Imagine a fiery, flaming fireball that you can catapult as far as you want.
Okay,
Well,
so
as
then,
far as the spell lets.
how bad do we think we need fairy fire?
I can cast it.
Fairy fire always comes.
Or I can.
Although I
Actually,
do want to
there's
keep
a
one. I'm
good
gonna give one of those flasks of alchemist fire to you.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
get.
take the other one because it's always good to throw it somewhere. Have
Yeah.
everything lit up except me.
Alright, I'm gonna get rid of enhance ability and prepare catapult, and then I'm gonna keep enlarge reduce, and then hope I can do something silly goofy with an enlarge reduce.
So do we want to put like the ring mail and spear? I'm gonna delete this key. Although we can put that in the thing too. I have a key.
Oh, from the original one?
No. Timer.
Is ringmail better than plate, or
I think they're the same.
does anybody play Rainbow Six?
No.
I don't know how to lean, and this is annoying.
Ringmail has an AC of 14.
You can sell the ring mail, sell the spear. Keep the key because you never know.
What key is it? The one from the.
The shaman key.
Oh. That opened a door you guys didn't need to open.
Exactly.
We didn't need to open?
But you
Yeah,
can always
because you guys
keep
came
the
in.
key and
You guys came in through that
possibly
secret
stash it.
door, and the key opened the secret door.
Or
Oh,
you could totally entice a little gnome or something. Or halfling.
like, we go
You'd
back.
be like, hey, this
Oh.
key. What do you think of that? You got this. I got a 6-foot pole, which I didn't use at all. And a bag of flour I didn't use at all.
Hey, you can touch the Grinch. Go touch the Grinch with the bowl.
I got continual light and a sack. I feel like that needs to go to somebody else.
What does that do?
The continual light, so it's literally a light that can burn underwater.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Like, it can. Does anybody want that? Because I'm not
I-
gonna. I don't think I'm gonna use it.
I say we strap it to the back of Artemis's quiver.
God damn, guys.
Give it to someone with the swim speed. Oh no.
I have a swim speed.
What is the conversion ratio from silver to gold?
10.
10 to 1? Okay, thank you.
I have also have some shitty goblin oil. I'm keeping. 5 diesel. Good.
Kesrick would like to borrow 200 gold from the party bank account to buy a necklace of adaptation. And we'll pay back based on the end of next adventure's loot. Is that acceptable?
With
You know.
interest.
You
No,
can have
that's-
redaction all you want.
I hold the torch up so Nix can't be in this conversation. Any problem with that?
Brendan would
No
just
complaints
give you
from me.
200. It's literally in his character would literally just like let you have 200 gold.
Well, okay, I'll borrow it, but it will be paid back. And who did the loaning?
Tendrin, I can't say his name. Trendon.
Okay.
It's in it.
Is it
He's more of a make the stuff yourself kind of character.
Okay,
He's like-
so for our DM, Kesrick is purchasing a necklace of adaptation.
Okay.
So, oh, I don't know if you heard, but I got 3 beads of fireball.
Ooh.
And if we fight a red dragon, I'm gonna stab you.
So, funny story about a necklace of fireballs.
Just don't eat them.
Very. That's where I'm going with this. One of the first campaigns I ran for my real life friends here. The goblin accidentally ate the necklace of fireballs and was thrown by the Warforged.
Oh.
He blew up
that's something-
spectacularly.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are you
it was bad. That also killed one of our party members that had a intellect devourer inside of him. So,
Yes.
Yeah, it was
That
it
was
a bad time.
great.
I feel like after eating a necklace of fireball, you're like wheelchair ridden for the rest of your life.
Yeah, pretty much. He blew up. That was great
You
that
trip
it
and
did
it's-
kill the
you trip
Necro.
and it's over.
Okay, in the Roll20 character sheet, where do I put stuff?
All right, so hold on. I got a necklace of adaptation. You said
Yes,
helps if I spell necklace right.
yeah. Neck
Necklace.
and lace, not too hard. Compound word.
Well, I did NEC lace, so I was close, but not close enough. All right, so you should be able to drag that over onto your character sheet from the items side. If not, I will take care of that later. But you might still have to manually add in. It'll just show up on your sheet.
I was gonna say, where would it show up?
So it'll just show up in the bottom middle there. Let me open up your sheet, character sheet. Boom. Yeah, so it should show up under your ink 1 ounce black. Once you drag it over.
Oh, okay. So I grab this picture and drag it across.
On the right hand side on the chat thing, if you go to the newspaper tab and scroll down under magic items, and you'll see the necklace of adaptation. You should be able to drag it over, and make sure it'll say except from compendium or whatever. You should just throw it right in there. If not, you could add it in manually. It just takes longer technically.
Okay, I'm doing something wrong because I'm trying to click and drag and it won't let me
Hold on, let me see if I can.
click and drag. I'm doing something wrong.
There's a part of me that wants to get a arrow of slaying against dragon.
Roll20 is being funky because it's not working for me either.
Okay. So
I have an easy solution. I'll just add it in.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's worth the 600 gold to get an arrow of magic slaying against the black dragon?
Yep.
but read what it does. It doesn't kill them outright.
An arrow of slaying is a magic weapon meant to slay a particular kind of creature. Some are more focused than others, for example. Well, anyway, it does. The creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or take an additional 6d10 piercing damage.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Thank you for moving that.
Or half as much on a successful save. So they take extra damage no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they take extra damage no matter what, but it could be a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean it can be 60 additional damage on an arrow. Nut.
Can I use Flash of Genius if we know they fail, or do I have to do it immediately?
You want to link it?
How do I even do that?
Feel like the next thing we come back from, I'm getting like 2 or 3. I'm just gonna.
Is it on your
this for
character
later.
sheet, Fish?
Yeah, I don't know if it opened for you, but I just opened it.
Well, if you mouse over it, there should be like a little bubble and a gear. You click the bubble. But I can bring up your sheet and look at it that way too.
Oh, I just put it in chat.
There you go. Flash of Genius. During that level, you gain the ability pressure when you see another creature you can see. Alright, so what do you want to use it for?
Can I use it? Do I have to use it before the roll, or can I use it after?
No, you use it after as a reaction.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if I could do it after I know they fail.
Oh, I know what I want to buy. For each of you freaking guys who can't see in the dark. Bullet lantern.
I thought they got goggles.
Yeah. I think everybody's all got goggles at night, so I think we're.
Does
Part of me
everyone
does
have
not.
goggles of night?
Oh,
Yeah, I
perfect.
bought.
just-
But it's still
Yeah, I bought a pair, so I didn't have to waste an infusion slot.
it's still good to have. If you guys you guys know, sometimes you can't see stuff in the dark that you should be able to see. So a bullet lantern would come in handy.
Yeah. How much is? Can you buy a lantern of revealing?
You guys know what the bullet lantern is?
Yeah, isn't it that like it's more condensed light and it's like really far?
It's yeah. It's shown like you can point out light out to 120 feet
Yeah.
in a cone.
How much is the lantern revealing?
Which and within 10 feet of the light source, 5 or 10. No, it's 10 feet of the light source. So it
Oh,
lights
wow.
up just you and anything you want to look at.
Wow.
Which means that if we needed Nyx to be in the back, he can be in the back and not be lit up, instead of always being in the front, away from the dark. Which means he can tap Castrick on the shoulder whenever he wants. Yeah?
No. No.
No!
No. Castrick votes no on this idea.
Roddy, I love that the gnome one with phase 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
It's the, excuse me, yeah, the bullseye link. Here you go. This is the bullseye.
Oh my god, I love the John Cena one. Hold on, I gotta switch to the meme channel for this. Oh my goodness gracious. Nick told me he would regret it if the dragon ate us. Yeah, Rick, that statement seems false. I love the John Cena one. I don't know why I didn't realize you were in the voice chat. Just-
Dude, no,
We
Michelle.
hey, also like said, oh hey, we got ready, or Alton on the count.
Yep. Wow, way to spell my name wrong.
Oh my bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm rusty. Apologize.
Wow. Andon. Way wrong. Sold me bottles of piss. It was kind of great, though. It was kind
Yeah,
of great.
But then it's like the next character I meet is also selling that. It's like, oh, I remember this one.
Party aggressive potions, trended items. Oh, I love it.
There is no, just to say, there's no bullseye lantern on. How much would you,
It's a
how
lot.
much do you think a bullseye lantern would cost?
It's normal. It wouldn't be an uncommon thing. It's a very common item. Anybody can buy it
Yeah.
on the market. So, I mean, if you're paying,
According to D&D Beyond, it's 10 gold.
Okay,
there you go.
I'm buying 2 of those suckers.
50 gold for you. No, I'm just joking. Burns for... Burns just,
Do I
so
get
the
like
thing is,
15
you
gold?
gotta buy the oil.
Yeah,
So 6 hours on 1 pint of oil.
1 pint of oil. Okay, so let's say 4 pints of oil.
So hold on, I'm getting there.
I light it for 2 minutes and then snuff it
So,
out.
Hold on. Or
I light it for 2 more minutes and snuff it out. 4 hours minus 4
so
minutes.
1 pint of oil is 1 silver piece.
Okay.
Or I can cast continual flame on it.
There you
Or
go.
we could put the continual flame in it, actually. I have one of those. You can just put it inside and then cover it up, because it doesn't burn anything. You could literally just pack it away in a cloth and stick it in your backpack. Bam. Okay, so 2
Alright, I need to
bullseyes
give Christian
lanterns.
access to this channel. Because these are just
I'm
too
gonna-
good for him to not see.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the continual light in bullseye.
That's a good idea.
That's a
Bam.
great idea.
There we go. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna give the continual light bullseye lantern with a cover to, who wants it? Acton?
I've got dark vision now.
Okay, who wants it then?
Hermie will take it.
Hermie, you want it?
It'll save him from having to cast light constantly.
Okay, but that gives you a 60-foot cone of bright light and a 60-foot additional of dim light. So you have 120 feet out in front of you.
I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to back up and refight the whole Black Dragon fight again. Kasric has a Arcane Grimoire +1 which means that all his saving throw DCs for wizard spells are +1. So therefore, the dragon did not save against wizard slow spells.
No!
Start over.
So sorry, Scooby-Doo.
Magical
dream
being that he
sequence.
is, that dragon was the. He was just
Sorry,
too
guys.
strong.
We just have to refight the whole thing again.
That's pretty
Okay, so Hermie, you have a
Alright, my
bullseye.
fault.
lantern.
Tell you what,
Continual
Castrick,
flame.
you guys will fight it again. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's why I want the frickin' arrows.
But he's gonna be younger when in the future. That's how.
Hey, can we?
Yeah,
time
sure.
Can we
works, right?
ask to go back into the past and then go kill it?
Kill baby Nightscale.
Yeah, exactly. I will murder a dragon in its shell. I don't care.
Screw you, you egg.
Well, here's the problem. If you do that, the horde never
I'll
gets
crack it
assembled.
and make a little omelet out of it. Be nice.
How could you kill that cute little thing?
What you get to is, well, did you guys ever read the or see the YouTube channel? The one guy talked about his character was a beastmaster and he raised a black dragon.
No.
Oh shoot! This one guy, one DM, does a really cool series, and he had a character who was a necromancer, and he did a 4-part series about the life and history of this character. It's really well done. I recommend it. I can look it up. I'll link it into Discord.
Yeah.
Sometime. But he had another character later who was a beastmaster, and he gets they save dragon eggs from a traveling merchant, and he raises this thing, and the DM makes him work out how to convince the dragon to be good. It's really a touching story. I really enjoyed it, and it's animated. Sometimes, so I'll link it in Discord for you guys. But really cool idea. And I recommend the Necromancer story. It's a little long, but the forethought this guy has from early in his career to what he ends up doing was epic.
Is that the I used to watch this channel where they would do a whole bunch of different like D&D stories, and one of them had like 4 to 6 parts of like this dude who would like raise certain people, and they'd have insignias on their armor or whatever.
No, that was
Okay.
different.
Okay. But yeah, yeah. So you guys can do anything else that you guys want to do as far as like downtime stuff.
I just want to make sure, Hermie, you got that with the continual flame?
Yes, bolt lantern, 60 feet bright, 60 feet dim.
And with the continual flame means that you can wrap it up and do whatever you want, and it won't go out.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Or
so I just
burn
need to
you- or
adjust
burn you.
Hermes token at this point then. All right, how far out can you see? 160 feet regular?
60 feet bright, 60 feet dim.
In a cone. So sorry to make your job more difficult, but it's all directional now. Whichever way he wants to look. Sorry.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about the cone, but I think I have this already set up. Never had to try and do dimming freaking vision. Save. All right. Let's see here.
And who wants the other bullseye lantern?
So does the left half? Can you still see it, but it's just darker?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I got it. Whoops.
Well, I guess I'll keep one in reserve in case that one breaks. Continual light won't go out if you drop that. I'll just that back.
Yeah, just in case I get another breath weapon of a black dragon thrown my way, and it just acidifies it.
Yeah.
That was solid. I like Forge of Fury. It can be either really fast or really slow. You guys skipped a whole area too.
Yeah, that guy just kind of took us through there.
Well,
You're like, okay.
before that area was the one stairwell
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
didn't go down. So
Well, we kind of got in trouble before that and decided to just like bolt the hell out there.
That is fair.
Alright, yeah, Dacta needs to decide if you guys are gonna avoid dying for a while, if we need to be able to bring you back, or if he can go weirder. So I'm gonna have to go through the spell
Weirder.
list.
Okay.
Go weirder.
That is always my inclination.
Okay.
So try not to die.
Did you add, Casric, did you add the ring mail, the spear?
I did not. Let me go back.
Add those to the party loot, because Artemis
Okay.
is handing those over now that he's found them.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me find that party loot.
I mean, we can sell them.
That's fine.
Probably make a couple of gold off of it.
Okay, so yeah, sold all. Let's edit this. Yeah, sold all that. Okay.
You can also sell some wolf.
You said there was ring mail and what else?
Spear.
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of, Castrick.
Was it?
Ashatan.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great series. I did link it in the general on Discord.
Yep.
Astashan, it's a 4-part necromancer story.
Yeah.
I really recommend listening to all 4 parts because again, this guy starts off and where he ends up, it's amazing the storyline he goes through to get where he is. And the whole thing about how to raise your dragon. And then a second great story, well narrated, really well developed. Kudos to the DM and the players for working through all that.
Yeah. I love all things D&D. Did you watch the False
Ring
Hydra
mail
one
and
with like the 4 horsemen?
I did not. I need to.
I like that one too. That was a good one.
Well, can you link that also if you?
Yeah, I'll try and find it.
All right. And how do I add this arcane grimoire to Catherick's character sheet?
I don't know off the top of my head. Is this one?
Can anyone make me certain types of arrows? That's what I was looking for. Can anyone make me certain types of arrows?
Oh, okay.
I have efficiency with Smith's tools.
I mean, we have some downtime and some money. That would come in handy to have a certain type of arrow.
Yeah.
What type
Sorry,
of
I'm getting into a Hawkeye
Nope.
Green Lantern area.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
What type of arrow?
Well, I mean, we come up against certain things. I think I'm gonna make an arrow out of the flask of alchemist fire that I have. That's easy enough to do. But
I linked the whole playlist. I'm not sure which one is the one I'm thinking of though.
That's fine. Thank you.
All right, I'll be right back.
like maybe a poison like gas arrow or a lightning arrow or maybe just an explosive arrow. Something with AoE would be great.
Yeah.
So attach one of your bags of holding by a portable hole. Separate them by an inch, and attach them to the head of the arrow.
God. We have a month.
Oh, you haven't seen that? Someone actually engineered how that arrowhead would look.
Yeah, I don't know anything I would craft. Even though I'm an artificer, I'm kind of dumb.
Are you proficient in crafting?
Give me a second.
Can we find some black powder maybe? And make like a flint and bag to make like a explosive arrow? I got a bag of caltrops. That would be awesome. Caltrop arrow? Explosion. No structural damage. Only damage to the monster. So I see it going. All I know is that Artemis can't make his shit. You could try. Probably wouldn't be all that though.
Answer your question from earlier. Yes, I can craft things. I have jeweler's tools, smith's tools, and tinkerer's tools.
Ooh. And now I'm coming up with all sorts of ideas.
I kind of want to like a cannon to put on my suit of armor.
I was just scrolling through my shit and I was looking at my pan flute. That would be funny if I had a different shot for each one of my pan flutes. You press it, you press a different button. It's like, fucking poison dart, explosive dart. That's ridiculous. The arrows would be good. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to make an alchemist fire arrow.
Ooh.
That's something I can do.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, I was just about to say, I want to make an alchemist fire arrow.
Okay.
Is that something I can do?
You can
Or-
certainly try. What are you proficient in as far as like?
I'm certainly trying. I'm gonna give this over to Trendon to make.
Yeah, Trendon will make it for him, but Trendon will say that based on how much it. Trendon will ask. I need to know how much it costs first to make.
Well, I have a vial of alchemist fire, and I have good arrows. They're good for the most part. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something even better. I have some +1 arrows. I'm gonna
No.
give you a +1 arrow with an alchemist fire vial to make an alchemist fire arrow.
Okay, so think. Okay, I would offer that. Think of this mechanically.
Mm-hmm.
You have a flask of alchemist fire. So
Yes.
you're going to decant that into, we'll call it a test tube. Some fragile little thing that will shatter upon impact.
Yes.
And then what you want him to do is cut down the length of an arrow and then attach the vial in such a way that it is in line with the arrowhead and the shaft, so that it'll fly straight and true, but you've added this is the Dukes of Hazzard stick of dynamite.
This is why I'm not doing it.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but you've added a lot of weight to the head of this thing. And but he's got to shorten the length of the arrow, otherwise it's going to be even further
This
out
is
there.
why I'm giving it to the guy who tinkers with shit.
I got that part, but in order, in my opinion, speaking as a person or player, if he shortens the arrow to make it the same length.
Now you could think of it as a different way. If you have an arrow that has a damn it,
a glint,
like a 3-headed tip on it.
Okay. Okay.
Then you could put a vial between each one of those tips,
Right.
and keep it weighted properly,
Okay.
and then it would fucking blow up on impact and still be able to spin and do its thing and pierce something.
I understand what you're saying, but okay, but it's got a 3-headed tip, so you've got a
1, 2, 3
triangular
places.
pitchfork coming out the front of your arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alchemist fire. It doesn't need to be like something special. We could go in town and get a little tiny flute. You know what I'm saying? Like a little flute of glass.
I said a test tube, but it's just for reference sizes because that's what you're really shooting. Is your test tube of arcane fire?
You could get something smaller than that, even.
But
Well,
but at a
You
certain
need to
point,
remember, if we are fighting against a local corrupt government, then the Dukes of Hazzard rules apply. But otherwise, you need to roll for local corruption.
So, real quickly, Trendon, what are you proficient in as far as tools and kits and the sort?
Flute, jeweler's tools, smith tools, thieves tools,
Yes.
tree and tinkerer's tools.
Yes, all the stuff
And-
needed.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly try.
And I do have that one thing. It's,
Someone please give him some help. One of you guys who wiggle your fingers and make things better.
Castrick will be happy to offer support in any way and have a conversation with while he's tinkering.
Hermie, help us.
For
Yes.
guidance, as often as such things apply, you'll just sit there and throw guidance every round until we have what we need.
Alright, I'm gonna cast. What is that spell called that I don't remember? Third, second.
Cast it. Do shit.
God, I want a flame arrow. So
Yes,
bad.
do shit.
Feel like the dude from Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Strength.
Smells like victory.
dexterity. Am I just looking at what type of check am I? What type of check am I looking at right now?
Well, your first check is going to be a dexterity check.
All right, so then if it's the first is dexterity, I'm gonna cast enhance ability and give myself cat's grace,
Okay.
and that's advantage and guidance.
Yep.
All right,
I'm looking at this. Go.
dexterity check,
I'll be right back.
advantage.
Okay.
17
Plus a D4.
18 total.
Okay. All right.
And I will go ahead and use a couple of my sorcery points to use Bend Luck to add an additional D4 to that.
Oh.
Thank you so much for you guys making my dream come true.
So a 20. Okay, dirty 20. All right. So first off, you transfer the flask into something more portable, and that goes by well. You don't spill any of it. You don't start catching shit on fire. All right. Go ahead and make a Tinker's Tools check for me now.
Do I just click on Tinker's?
You should be able to.
Castrick will stand by and be ready to project his ward in front of the tinkering, but I'll be at 30 feet away while it's going on.
Artemis is
So-
sitting there clapping his hands like,
Yeah.
like just fucking so excited.
Is
Protect
it?
your ward in the place where you live. Now
Is it-
face north.
It'd
Plus
be
my
dexterity proficiency, yes.
dexterity.
So add your dexterity and add your proficiency as well.
Alright.
At least it should.
Castrick won't tell them what he's going to do. He'll just be standing off to the side looking. So
Well, I'm using Beyond 20, so I have to do it separate, I believe. Dexterity, advantage. Thank God for advantage.
Okay.
10 plus 2. That's 12. I'm gonna use one of my things, my Flash of Geniuses. So that's what? Oh, guidance 12. Alright, I need to stop being dumb. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When I use Flash of Genius. Alright, so it's 20 right now.
Okay, so it's dirty 20? Okay. You finish taking and applying this to one of the +1 arrows?
See.
Okay. And you now have an alchemist fire +1 arrow. And you see
Sweet.
Trendon right on the side of the shaft, fragile.
Yes, I'm gonna give you 3 platinum.
3 platinum. Okay. Thank you very much. How long did that take?
Alchemist fire +1 arrow. Fuck
We'll
yeah.
say that took about half a day.
Half a day?
Yep.
Okay.
Just because it was tedious. And that's where we're going to stop because it's 11:20 and I got to go to work. So, ran a little bit over, but you know what? It was fun. It was worth it.
Thank you,
dude,
Mr.
that just made my night right there.
Thank you,
Good night,
Brendan.
everybody.
Hey,
Good night, everyone.
no problem.
Welcome,
Hope you all have a
friend.
good night.
Have a good night.